Can you believe that this is most of our 15th session?
That is
And
kind of
Oh yeah,
bizarre.
for sure.
Yeah,
No,
and
that's
we've been
not
playing
even that much.
year.
We're on like into the 40s in a game that I'm running.
Damn,
Nice.
P.
In a game I'm
many-
watching online, we're into the 70s.
Games do be like that sometimes.
So the one that's in the 40s, like how many years has the campaign been going?
Oh.
Well, if we take 40 and divide it by 4, we get 10 months. Because we play pretty much every Friday.
Well, yeah, but you guys don't do the same campaign every Friday.
I
You have
suppose
like
that's
several
true.
simultaneously.
It's like
So-
2 years maybe?
Close to 2 years. It's a thing.
Alrighty, well, are we ready to get in, or do we still want to do some chit-chatting?
No, we're ready.
Dylan.
Ready?
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, last time we did kind of a shopping session, a little bit. More like Lost in the City type of session, but, you know, it was very chill. Colonel Brahma got some cool swords.
Yeah, I'm very
Hell
excited
yeah.
about my story.
Insane.
Thank you, Orange.
Your net value is more than the rest of our shop and party combined.
Yeah, yeah, I might not regret that, but that's okay.
Don't point that out to the DM, Chester.
We'll see. I'm fine with this for now until I do regret it.
I mean,
Until you regret it, you said?
Yeah.
Oh my.
No, I
How about
regret
we
it too.
don't regret anything? How about we just let Ray be happy? Colonel Brahma be happy.
Okay, well, you be happy for now.
Joy feed.
we'll get you
Reku
later.
made a contract with a halfling
Which was
For him-
so cool.
for him to publish stories about his exploits in the Bellowing Wilds at a 20% interest interest of whatever he makes out of his comics.
That's such a fun idea.
Hell yeah.
Wooly
Yay, Royal.
sold some things. Met a
Did
big.
you actually sell anything, Wooly?
No.
Weren't you just like prepping the booth?
Yeah, I spent the session basically just prepping the booth.
Well,
But I thought that-
they ended up
yeah,
selling
they
like
sold
3 relics or something.
Oh, okay.
Pe-
Like, I'm not talking shit. I just didn't remember.
Yeah, they sold like 3 things. Nothing too significant, but you know, it's something to make note of. They also met a large green man that was interested in their wares, but he was not fully prepared.
Yeah, Willie's not a salesperson, so
That's what I'm.
no.
And then Grell, you are currently at Texas and Jack's place underneath the bookworm. And also, Colonel Brahma is also there, but at the bookworm at the front entrance.
I was being bamboozled.
The sign says they open at 10. It is about 7-ish in the morning.
But bam.
There's a creature in there. Or it is a creature or something.
There's
But-
something bamboozly.
So, but that's pretty much what happened last session. Anything anyone else wants to make note of? Anything significant? I think that's about it.
I think that's about it.
Oh, I guess another thing I should make note is that Grell learned that there is possibly another solar crystal in the sewers of
Yes.
Rascum that could be achieved by maybe going to a royal ball or maybe breaking in using the Baron's signature if copied by Raku or someone else who has the one spell, the one cantrip that he used to copy his signature when making the contract.
With the illusion spell.
So either we attend the ball and smooze up to the Baron, or we forge
Commit
his signature.
forgery.
Those are your options for now, but there are more options to be had when you finally meet each other again, which will happen soon, I'm sure. But as for right now, we are going to zoom into the bookworm, or underneath the bookworm with Tex, Ohio, Jack, and Grell. And so Tex was like, "Do you want coffee or tea?" What do you ask for?
Oh, tea, please.
Tex is like, "Certainly." This is like early on in the morning, and he went off, made you a cup of tea, made everyone a cup of tea. Nice big kettle, brought you all to it, and you've been sitting there chatting with Jack and Tex for a while, and Tex is like, "So, do you have any questions about our job, our project, or anything about Ruscom?"
Well, we're wanting to set up shop in Rascom to sell artifacts. Or not artifacts, but like relics and like religious relics that we make. Where would be the best place to set up? Do you think?
Well, right here near the screen is definitely a good option. I would say setting up shop closer to one of the bridges, because that's where traffic comes and goes a lot, would be very efficient, since you are in a cart.
Okay. Trying to think. Keys, is there anything else we want to know about Rascom? I'm kind of curious. Like, tell me a little bit about the Baron. Like, is he a good man? Is he like, if we're gonna try to get down into the sewers to find that crystal, like, what kind of man is he?
He is a massive prick,
Oh my. Okay.
says Tex.
Good to know.
It is important to know.
Yeah.
I cannot understate how much of a stubborn oaf he is.
Shit.
So,
Good.
is he pretty vain? Is he?
Does he kidnap young girls and then you've got like a missing? Sorry, we were just watching the Neko is a behemoth thing. Sorry.
What? No, I mean, does he kidnap young girls?
Okay, so it's on High Dive. There's this anime like S-rank monster
Oh.
is behemoth thing.
Okay.
We've been watching a lot of Crunchyroll and High Dive. Just stay away from me.
Oh, is that the one with the cat that turns
Yes.
into an S-rank monster? Okay,
Yes.
I've not
Yes.
seen it, but I am aware. I know what it like. It kind of looks like.
Spoiler
a big-
alert, there's a young noble who
Okay.
kidnaps big titted women. It's pretty bad.
Do they all do that?
Standard.
When being massively rich.
It's called promotion.
Okay.
I'm just like, why don't you get your own titties? Stop kidnapping all of us.
They trying.
They're trying. It's like, who cares about the young women in the village? Sorry, go ahead.
No,
Sorry,
that's okay.
sorry.
But no, that is. I'm just gonna tell you that is one that's on my watch list, like that I want to see. As
Your
soon as
mom's
I
on
saw,
my
like,
watch list.
It
Hell
is
yeah.
very
My
much
mom's
a
pretty
fan
hot.
service, big tittied anime, just so you know.
Oh, I was
Like,
just interested in the cat.
Well, I'm telling you, like, so I know Sarah has a list of, like, it has to meet this or I won't watch it. This is one that Sarah would not watch.
Because it's too fan service.
Too fan service, too many titties.
That's
apologize,
like half of
Orange.
Anime.
For what? Titties? Why are you apologizing?
We weren't ready.
Backtracking.
Oh, I'm sorry. well, anyway.
I'm
So-
distracting. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. No. My next question is, okay, so he's a massive prick. If we were going to ingratiate ourselves to him, do you have any tips? Like, is he super vain? Is he really dumb? Like, is he, you know, if he's like susceptible to say free?
Your microphone keeps going quiet. and
Oh,
loud.
does it?
It's like you're
Sorry.
walking away from the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm literally just sitting here. I'm sorry.
Like, don't apologize. Just fix it. I'm kidding. I'm
I-
kidding.
I
I'm
don't-
kidding.
know how. I didn't even know it was an issue. Let me see here. Let me settings here. Sorry about this.
I think what she said is he like susceptible to bribery or
Yeah,
flattery?
like or flattery. Yeah, like what's a good way to ingratiate ourselves to him? To
So
get
that
into
we
his
can
good
get what we
graces.
need, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he does like magic items quite a bit.
Does he?
And I
Okay.
suppose flattery might work.
Okay. Is he a pretty shrewd man or is he a dumb prick?
He's shrewd. She's
Shrewd,
not
okay.
dumb.
Unfortunate.
He likes
Dumb people
magic.
are easy to manipulate.
Any unsavory rumors about him?
Well, let me roll to see if he would know anything.
We're right back. I'm getting a drink. Continue.
As far as I'm aware, not really.
Okay.
The townsfolk all agree that he is inferior to the original ruler of Rascom. Unfortunately, he passed, and his son, the Baron, took his place. Regrettably.
Got it. And he's a grade A prick.
Yeah, Roland Rascom was a great man compared to this guy.
Well, I'm sorry, what was his name?
Roland Rascom?
Roland Rascom. Okay, he was
That's
the
important.
previous
Somebody
Baron.
write that down.
Yep, the previous Baron. Now his son has taken over.
What's the Baron's first name? If Daddy's Roland,
Yeah.
what's his first name?
Tex kind of shrugs and just the Baron.
Dunno. Okay.
That's all he ever goes by.
Okay.
So
One
he's
of
one of
those,
those
huh?
stands on pretension, use my
Yeah.
title kind of guys.
Yep.
Probably
But-
has an inferiority complex. Because he
That's-
knows his dad is cool and he wasn't.
Oh yeah. Probably so. Okay. Well, that's good to know. We can use this. Of course, I'll have to talk with everyone else and see what we can figure out. But I really want to go get that crystal.
Yes, as do I. It would be I will hopefully very helpful.
Huh. Okay. When is the ball?
Sometime next week.
I'm gonna stay here for a cool ass week.
Is it pretty hard to get into the ball? Like, have any ideas for how we might score some tickets?
Well, I know that. Well, okay, I mean, well, there's a good chance that you will be able to find people who are willing to trade or barter for the tickets around town.
Okay.
Some people are willing to sell them for a cost or, I don't know, a quest. We can do a favor for some people.
Okay. Noted. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Thank you.
So, Brahma, unless there's anything else you want to do with the bookworm and the entity inside of it, you can
Not
pretty much
really.
come down to Texas Place at any time you want, unless there's something you want to do specifically.
There's not anything I wanted to do specifically, just not get my cheeks clapped.
Tickle the monster.
I was scared.
Alright, well, you are able to enter this scene anytime
Okay.
you want. pretty
Okay.
much.
Well, I will enter at the tail end of their conversation then.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, the next convenient moment.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if we have anything else that we wanted to ask them about, like the Four Claimers or about what they're doing. Do you Keys have any questions? This is above table.
Reku's not there to give questions.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Okay.
Alright. I sewed too many
In
loops.
fact, has
around.
Reku even returned to the cart area yet?
No.
Well, okay, at the end of our session, you met up with Wooly.
Gotcha.
So you and Wooly are currently at the cart. And I will say, well, at the cart, you are seeing more and more people around town starting to emerge and doing some early morning shopping.
Reku, how do you feel about sales?
What,
I
are you based on
mean-
charisma like I am?
I'm very charismatic, yes.
Okay. That's important to know.
do not have persuasion or performance.
Oh, I do. Okay, so I'm still the best, but you could probably.
He's got his own natural charm,
Right. You
his
could
own
probably do a pinch.
wiggly handsomeness.
Yeah.
Well, Woolie's gonna go ahead and give a few tips and things like about what we have in stock and things. If you could
Okay.
try to take the place of Brahma until she shows back up, that would be great.
Sure, I can drum up some business.
All right. How are you doing that?
I will be right back. I need to get something for my sewing.
Cool.
Be
What
right
is
back.
the name of your cart? What do you guys call yourselves?
Usually it's just Brahma's wares. So, Reku's wares?
I mean, you're all the proprietor of the shop. So, the first thing he's going to do is cast. Ooh, shoot! I gotta double check something real quick. I almost forgot to do that. SRD. I forgot to check if either Dancing Lights or Minor Illusion is a concentration spell.
Oh, are you gonna like attract people's attention with the lights?
Exactly.
Nice.
Damn. Dancing Lights is concentration.
So I guess with concentration, this might be a dumb question, but does that mean like you are only concentrating it on it and you can do nothing else while that's active?
You can only have one concentration spell active at a time.
Okay.
It's
Oh, good. Minor Illusion is not.
Okay, so you can do both of those at the same time.
Right.
Okay.
It only lasts for a minute, so I have to recast it, but it's a cantrip. So, Reku puts up a sign for the cart that says Brahma's Wares. And then he casts Dancing Lights, and I just have these colorful lights dancing around the cart.
It's a
And then-
neon sign.
Yep. And then, as people start moving around the streets a little more, he is going to go and act as a barker. So he's going to take a couple of the little items that we have to sell and walk about up and down the street a little bit. Hey, we got this for sale. Come see these things. There's more at the cart. Aren't they pretty? They're fantastic. Come and get them while supplies last.
Would you stay at the cart and sell?
Well, I guess I could stay in the cart's vicinity.
Because I don't do the whole people thing.
Pick 2 of Arby's beef and cheddar and
Well,
I
and
mean, are you okay just taking the money?
Yes.
Because I'll drum up the sales. The people will come and buy the stuff.
above table, I do think Wooly should have a chance to walk around town because we all got a chance and they should have one too.
Don't worry. This is all early morning stuff. Don't worry. I have it all planned.
Okay, I just
Oh,
think
yeah,
it,
sure.
Okay, well,
it's not fair that we get to do
Reku
it
can be
and he
convinced
does.
to take. Reku can be convinced to stay closer to the cart, but he's not a sit behind the cart and wait for people kind of guy.
Yeah.
He's gonna walk around in front
Right.
of his own cart.
so the morning is going to be Reku and Wooly Sheb are working the cart, getting sales, if any, drawn up, and then you'll just, as a DM, move back to the rest of the group while we do things behind the scenes.
Yeah. I guess. Reku, give me a persuasion check since you're going out and advertising.
Since
your
running
cart.
a business.
Since I am there helping, can he have an advantage for helping?
Absolutely.
Alright. Now I'm gonna hit this button and say roll 2d20. I will take that nat 20 and add 4
Nice.
to it, makes it a 24.
How much do you have to sell, Wooly?
Well, just we have just over 460. Or excuse me, we have just over 900 amulets and emblems.
Yeah.
Well, that,
So it would be, I don't know how many people are here, but
so with that nat 20, it's not too the crowd is pretty sparse. It's not too full. But after a little while of you going around advertising things and with your sparkling lights, the streets around you become packed. You see that over by the Wishing Strike, there was a line forming for the Wishing Strike to open for people to enter. And people from that line break away and go towards your cart, causing more and more of a crowd to kind of erupt around the cart.
Hooray!
And you sell... I'm going to roll... percent of this. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's...
Oh no.
What?
Mm,
Wait, Ray, are you in roll 20 yet?
No, but I'm busy sewing.
Oh,
And
okay.
Is
I
it-
don't need to do. I don't need to do anything, right? Not yet.
Oh, that's fair.
It's all just theater of the mind, right?
Yeah.
For now.
Well,
Yeah.
unless you do a roll check of some kind like I did.
Well, I haven't needed to. I'm busy trying to fix my button, okay? Just let me sew the button on my coat.
Huh.
It's fucking cold out here.
So, with that nat 20, you were able to cause quite a bit of a crowd to start up. You see people from different early morning shops coming out. And by the end, you have... Okay, well, I guess... so, how many types of, like... do you want me to give you the number and you just pick what you sell, or do you want to divide this number? Do you
I'll
want
just
me to-
divide it. I'll just divide it up by it because we have 40. Well, we have 80 amulets and emblems, 40 of each for most of the deities, and minus a handful. So I'll just divide it up if you tell me.
Okay, yeah, you end up selling 179 whatevers.
Ha ha ha.
Nice.
Nice.
That is a busy
Hell
freaking
yeah.
morning.
You guys are popping.
That's like a 300 gold profit, or that's like a 150 gold profit right there.
Huzzah.
Money.
Like what Wooly said earlier, Wooly was doing the math on the way to the city, and thinking like, this is like the amount of money we got from the relics that we or from the artifacts that we found is like a year's pay. So it's like, so Wooly's just like, I don't wanna, but and now we got this like booming morning, and like when we get to the math of it, Wooly's gonna be like, might have a change of mind.
But yeah, so you spend most of the morning attending to that pretty decent crowd. And yeah, we cut back to the Bookworm and Texas Place.
Okay.
And you are just having a nice sip of tea. And... yeah, what do you do? Do you ask him more questions, or do you, like...
Oh, I just had a good question at the tip of my brain, and then it went... I do have one.
Okay. Take your time.
Well, Brahma, you're walking in, aren't you?
Yeah, I can walk in right about now. I finished
Yeah.
sewing my button, so I'm willing to pay attention again.
Oh, okay.
I sewed it too many times, and I didn't have enough like thread to do a proper like tie-off knot, so I had to go get tweezers to like
Oh,
tie
yeah.
a knot. It was a pain, but I did this to myself, and it's done now, and it's fixed, and my button is secure.
That's the worst part of sewing, having to actually like tie things with those tiny.
Golly! Questions for the people.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because okay, so we have good. This is above table. I'm sorry. We have good information as to like how we might be able to sneak into the ball and snag some tickets and maybe
Right.
you know, the Baron and all that, but I know I feel like we might want to ask some more about the Four Claimers. And cause okay, like you know how Willie was saying earlier, like how like selling relics would be a great way to like make money, more money than we ever could, like
Or-
selling our relics that we make.
Yeah, our little symbols.
I want to know more about that. Like how we. Oh, I do have a question. It's not related to that. So tell me something, Tex. What is the dominant religion in this city?
Mm-hmm.
Is there one?
No. The Rascum is all over the place in terms of religion. Like, the Baron
Okay.
himself follows
Yes.
Dabrius. And I'm very keen on Zoros? Zoros?
Oh, Debrius. Oh, and then that's right. Don't you have like a symbol of him around?
It's just a
your neck?
name
Okay.
that I'm not very good at saying.
I'm trying. Dabrius. Wait, hold on a minute. Wasn't Dabrius? I have these somewhere. God one. They're soulless. there's-
Dabrius, god of conflict and transformation.
There we go. Isn't he like evil? Yeah, chaotic evil. I'm sure the Baron's a really great guy. Worshipping Davrius. And then I'm sorry, who does Tex worship again? I
It's
thought I wrote this down, but I didn't.
Xeros.
Zeros. Okay.
Zeros. Like, I myself worship Zeros. I know that we have quite a few Abrith followers and nothing havers around town. So
Okay.
there's a bit of everything here in Rascum. Solus, Stella. I guess the only one that's really lacking is Generisa, but that's because she's the god of nature. I know the druid in the park worships Generisa, but that's fairly
Druid in the
rare
park?
here.
The druid in the park.
Good to know. Okay. Noted.
Druid in the park.
Okay, so there's a Druid in the park, but for the most part, we're looking at like the gods of like commerce of the.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Okay, so we'll like I said, I have to talk to everyone. I'd love to go find that crystal. Are there any other like sites of Four Claimer ruins that you could maybe like show us the location of? Or at least where there might be some?
Well, you have the map shard.
We just have all the map. Okay. Okay.
So you're wanting us to go into the sewers and get
Well,
this?
hold on a second. So, Brahma, you haven't. Okay, so describe how you're entering the Texas place.
I just walk in casually, waiting for like a break in the sentence, I guess.
Oh.
And
Hey, Brahma!
like, hey y'all, how's it going?
Oh, is
I got this
Tex
cool
says.
sword.
Oh,
I'm excited.
is this another one of your party members, Jack?
Oh,
not my.
Yes!
Oh, wonderful. My name is Texas Theonius.
Nice to meet you.
What is your name?
I am Colonel Brahma.
Pleasure to meet you.
She's basically a god. A chicken god.
To the good box.
Oh, that's delightful.
Yep.
So glad you could make your acquaintance. And
Happy to be here. Happy we were able to deliver Reindeer Pete safely.
brain.
Reindeer.
Tex kind of chuckles at that a little bit under his breath. Reindeer Pete and looks at Tex. Oh, the
I have it
hat.
Don't worry
written
about
down in my notes. I have it written down in my notes. So that's why I said it.
For the first time, Tex is realizing that how Jack's hat has massive reindeer antlers.
Mhm.
That's the
happened?
first time he noticed.
What happened to your hat? Long
Don't worry about
story.
it.
I don't want to get into it.
Yeah, we-
how Jack.
We brought him all the way from Bundarico. So happy to get him here safely.
Well, thank you for doing that. He's not much of the survival type, says Tex.
Oh, but
we
he's
kept
been a
him
good
alive.
guide.
Yeah, we kept him alive. His map was helpful.
Yes, where he lacks in everything, he makes up in knowledge.
So you like him that much, huh? Y'all are good friends.
Tex kind of shrugs. Yeah, that's just the nature of Bending Wilds. Ohio Jock's over
Did
there,
I?
like, blushing hard red, and is like,
When's the last time you had a vegetable?
so.
Yesterday.
Did I hear something about there's another crystal nearby that you wanted us to go find?
Yes, there's one in the sewer. Oh, sorry, I wasn't sure.
No, yeah, I was
do
waiting
it.
for you.
Whoever's
Yeah,
appropriate to
yeah,
roleplay this. out with.
There's one in the sewer, but we might have to attend a ball to go get it.
Interesting. Can we not just go into the sewers?
No,
Or is
it
it
is
locked?
heavily.
Is it like some kind of labyrinth or something?
It is normally heavily guarded by the Baron's guards. It is possible, but
guard?
there's a good chance you'd be caught. And if you are caught,
Which-
you will most likely be arrested. And we do not
I'm-
want that.
I'm gonna be honest. The fact that the sewer is under guard is kind of suspicious.
Just a bit.
I tend to agree.
I wonder what else he's doing down there.
I think we should find out.
I
Above
think we
board,
should-
I'm not there, but it's entirely plausible that they guard the entrance to the sewer to stop criminal activity from taking place down in the sewer.
No, so that only their kind of criminal activity can take place in the sewer.
Making a lot of assumptions.
There could be either good criminal activity, like they're stopping it, or bad, as in they're the ones committing it. And like above table, of course.
Yes.
How involved do we want to be? Like, are we vigilantes? Just merchants.
I want to know. Well, I'm more interested in, like, personally. This is above table. I'm really interested in that crystal, because if there's a crystal down there, if there's Four Claimer ruins, like, that's cool. Like, I'd
It's
like to check
Probably
that
a
out.
conversation we should have in game together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like right now,
Well,
or I guess when we all
Once
meet.
everyone's
Yeah.
kind of
We're
together.
not all together.
Okay. Okay.
Is the in game? Is the crystal in a location you think is guarded, or do you think that the guards are there to, like safeguard while they're exploring, looking for the crystal?
I am not entirely sure what their agenda is. I was here for the founding of Rascom, and so we weren't aware of this possible Forkhammer ruins.
Wait, the founding of Rask? How long has Rascom been here?
He like kind of like looks up a little bit. 140 years, give or take.
What? Wow. Okay. I just realized I don't know the lifespan of the people that live in this world, but like you were here 140 years ago. Okay.
Well, yes, I'm an elf. We
Okay.
tend to get up there in age.
I don't know, Brahma. I'd really like to see what's down there.
I think it's fun, and I think we should go. If we do find a crystal, are you willing to buy it from us?
Well, yes, I assumed Ohio Jog paid you for the first one.
Girl, speak up.
Did he?
He paid you 400.
Okay, yes. Sorry, I did. That was before that. Like my notes got lost from those early sessions.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Of course he paid us.
Well, if you are able to retrieve any other crystals from here on out for us, I am willing to pay you 600 gold pieces per.
I kind of look excitedly at Brahma, like, hey.
Okay.
And we get to attend a ball.
Well,
Maybe.
Are you giving us tickets, or do we need to acquire our own tickets?
We need to find them. I will help try and locate tickets around town, possible people who are willing to give them up for favors or are willing to pay for them.
Okay.
I will also say that to attend the ball, you need to acquire all your party members, whoever is deciding to go, needs to invest in very fancy, high-end clothing. And also, you require an animal mask per party member.
Oh, it's a masquerade?
That is correct, Grell.
Boss.
Reku just walks in with his Weasley face.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks it's a really good mask.
Okay. All right.
I kind of look down at my like dress, which is kind of like it has some travel stains on it. It's kind of dirty. I'm like, ooh.
Has a bit of blood.
Yeah, a little bit of blood on it. You know, there's some drool from Bitey.
Exactly.
I'm like, oh, yeah, we're gonna have to suit up, Brahma.
Yep.
Looking a little rough.
Another thing I warn you about is that weapons are prohibited in the mall.
Huh.
That's cute.
That's adorable. That they think that they can deny me. But yes, weapons are prohibited.
What about sentient cloaks that can bite things? Are they prohibited in the ball?
Well,
I kind of pat Bitey and feed him a little piece of jerky from my pocket.
I'm gonna see if he recognizes it as a magical item. Well, if you could probably disguise your cloak as just Argo clothing. If necessary, you could probably just hide it. You could wear it underneath other clothing if you desire.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be honest. Oh, sorry, go on.
But I warn you that the Baron, like I said, loves magical items.
Well,
And it
maybe
is not unlikely that he will try to get the guards to take that away from you.
Oh.
So he'd
Oh.
steal it.
That is very like him to try and do that. Yes.
Rude.
Okay.
I would never let him do that to Bitey. He cannot have him. I don't know. I just I think if we're gonna go to this, we probably do want to sneak a weapon or two in. If he's as awful as you say, I don't really want to go in without some protection.
Well, it is a ball. It shouldn't be too much of a hassle. It shouldn't be too much of a threat, I would hope.
Okay.
It's not like it's all out brawl or anything. It's just a ball. But you
ball,
know,
not a brawl.
if sneaking in a weapon makes you feel comfortable, I see nothing wrong with that, and I just warn you that you might get caught. So you gotta just be stealthy.
Will there be a buffet?
I've heard about there being a buffet. I've heard that they serve fantastic food there.
Do you hear that, Bitey? Don't worry, Bitey, I'll get you in.
Bitey
Yikes.
kind of grumbles a little bit. You feel your back getting wetter.
Oh.
Ew. Slobber.
So moist. All right.
Good thing you're already a goober.
Basically.
Ooh, thanks for the nutrients.
Right. Oh, by the way, when did you and Jack meet, Tex? How long have you two known each other?
They kind of look at each other. How Jack's like, well, I met him in college, I guess. He was a librarian, and I was doing my thesis on foreclaimers, and he noticed that I was studying their history, and he took interest, and we struck up a conversation, pretty much.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that's how it started. That was about 2 years ago.
Okay. Well, what do you think, Brahma?
I think we should discuss with our other team members how we want to handle this.
Agreed. Also, just want to say, love this music. All right, anyway.
Thank you. It's just a random playlist I found off of YouTube.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Well, so where are the guys?
Nobody knows.
You guys.
What time is it?
When we split up, you guys know that Wooly was going to look for a spot to
Oh.
set up the cart around where we entered.
Okay, so it won't be too far from here. Like, just curious, like, what is there like a timepiece? Like, what time is it now?
You can probably tell that it's about 7-ish, 8-ish, 7:30-ish, 8-ish. I'll say it's 8.
Okay. I mean, at some point we need to go get selling relics. Go find the rest of
Yeah.
the crew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, we can always come back and ask questions later.
Yeah.
I think we've got enough to find the rest of our teammates.
Tex, it was lovely to meet you. And Jack, I guess are you gonna be here from here on out?
Yes, I will be writing down all the information and stuff that you all discovered for us. So
Of course.
I'll be doing some work with Tex for a while. Just right in here. I won't be
Alright.
going anywhere, so you know where to find me.
Okay. Well, I guess we ought to go find the cart, Brahma.
Yep.
All right. So, gonna excuse myself and.
All right, you say
Well, yeah.
goodbye to Tex, and how Jack says goodbye to you and Brahma.
Yep.
You exit their little shop, go up some stairs because they are located kind of underground, but you go up some stairs, and you do see like a pretty decent crowd forming and going in a particular direction. And
Oh.
I think we should just follow the crowd, Grill. What do
Yeah.
you think?
Oh, let's go see.
You follow the crowd, and you eventually get to like a little side alley where you see like a very large oil lamp shaped building that says the Wishing Strike, and you see Reku going amongst the crowd advertising your wares and selling it to people. And you see your cart fabulously decorated with Brahma's wares or whatever, and all sorts of like flashing lights, and yeah, everyone's making money.
Yes.
I mean, hell yeah.
yeah.
so- Brahma immediately perks up, and then goes and says, "Hey, Wooly, do you need help with anything?"
Wooly is it's like you said, like 7-ish. So is it starting to die down, or is it still like real busy?
So it's early morning. It is picking up. Like, you know that you had
Okay.
like the morning rush, and
All right, so the
day's
number you
just
gave us-
started.
Okay, so the number you gave us was for the day of sales. Okay. So in that case, Wooly is like, busy making sure that everything's like there and available. Wooly just looks at Brahma and says, "Oh, good, you're here." And then Wooly's like, "I'm going to go and leave this to you." And then he just like starts to walk off.
Like, thank God.
Well,
Okay. Well, I'm not going to leave things unattended, so I step in, and I would just do my best to upsell anything.
So at this point, I'm gonna say, so Nick wasn't here for this, but so we're gonna kind of enter like a sort of turn-based mode, kind of. In Bundarico, I each gave you a a city point, essentially. So you pretty much you all have a point to do whatever you want in Rascom right now for the day.
Oh.
And this point counts for the whole day. So for example, Reku, if you wanted to use your point to sell more, you can sell more. Brahma, if you wanted to use your point to sell more, you can sell more. You can use it to attend the shop. Or you can use your point to find a side quest if you want. You can use your point to just look around the city if you want. You can pretty much use your point for anything, and that's what you do throughout the whole day. And then after I get through everyone's things, you all kind of converge for a group city point. And this group city point can be used to tackle a side quest you found. This group city point can be used to sell more things if you want. That kind of thing.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say I would like to sell more. I think I've had some good side quests, so I definitely want to try and get us more money so we can go back to that very cool, shop. Because there was some really neat stuff in there, and I think everybody should have cool items, not just me. So I'm willing to do the work to contribute for that.
Okay, Brahma, we're gonna start with you. Go ahead. So how are you selling more wares? How are you upselling more stuff?
I would like to do a performance check. And just like he got them here, so I'd like to, I don't know, juggle or sing or just some kind of flashy showman. I see you're looking at that one. Are you also interested in a supplementary one or like upselling? Like, I see you like this goddess. Would you like one of our gilded ones that have these, embedded gold filigree, kind of stuff?
If you're talking to customers and trying to like persuade people to buy things, that'd be a persuasion check. But if you're juggling, singing, or dancing, that will be a performance check.
We do have 10 idols that are gem studded or specialized.
I would like to do a roll for upselling those 10. And then after those are sold, I'd like to do a different roll for like performance to just like upsell. Like, I see you get this guy, get a second like thing for your mom, kind of.
So, okay, sure, go for it.
Okay, so first roll is just me trying to persuade people to upgrade to the like gem-studded gold filigree, whatever.
Okay, so make a persuasion check.
They're only 20 times more expensive.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
If anybody helping me, can I roll with advantage?
Does anyone helping? Okay, yeah, is anyone helping?
Reku is there trying to help drum up business.
Does that count?
Yeah, I'll get. Oh yeah, I'll
16?
So how many do you have of those to sell?
10,
We-
he said?
Yep, so we have a bunch of the 5 gold pieces, and we have 10 100 gold pieces.
I'm trying to sell 10 of the 100 gold piece pretties.
Okay, you're able to sell 3 of them.
Still nice.
Okay.
Ah.
Selling 3, I'll take it. Thank you. Alright. So that's my do I need to do any other rolls to just like upsell, like, hey, I see you're buying, God so and so, would you like to get a second one? Christmas is coming. Like, just like, hey, can I interest you in any more?
Sure, give me
Christmas
another.
is-
28.
Oh.
Christmas is only 11 months away.
So that's just for regular basic stuff, correct?
Yeah, base ones that are selling for 5 GP.
You're able to sell 30 of them. 34.
Nice.
34 of them.
Okay. Wooly, I'm trusting you to do the math.
Oh yeah.
All right, so Brahma, you spend the most of the day just working
Yep.
the shop, selling
Okay.
things,
That was what I wanted to do today. Yay!
and then we can go over to Reku. Reku, do you want to use your point to continue selling things, or do you want to use your point to explore the town?
Reku is getting into this whole Barker thing. He's all like, come on down to Big Brahma's big cart of cosmic collectibles. We've got amulets, we've got statues, we've got pendants, we've got everything for every god in stock, in shop. Come on down.
I like to think that
Wow.
every few hours it gets a little bit longer and longer. And more
I'm on
extravagant.
board. Reku, you're doing a great job.
So yeah, give me a persuasion check. With
You might
advantage
be
since
right.
Brahma's helping out.
Yeah, I'm helping. As much as I can, I want to help.
Yeah, we're teamed up here.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna roll that D20. Boop. So that's gonna be a 15. Which is a 19 with my +4.
Sexy.
Not quite as amazing as that original nat 20 roll, but you know.
You know.
Hey, it's still sexy.
Still work.
Like, it might not be crotchless panties, but they're still cute. Okay.
He's out there working his tail.
Shake your tail.
You're able
He's
to
got
sell. You're able to sell like 29 more items.
Nice.
What's that number? 19.
Did you say 19 or 29?
29.
Okay, cool.
And then yeah, you and Brahma are just working the shop all day. And then let's go over to Grell. Grell, what do you want to use your city point on?
I think. Okay, it looks like Brahma and Reku have definitely got like things handled as far as selling stuff. I think what I'd like to do is take this time to kind of explore the city, see what's going on, maybe get a feel for the lay of the land, and
Okay, yeah.
and check out where the guards are and stuff like that. Just kind of survey the city a bit.
Give me
See
a
what comes.
investigation check for your city roaming.
Okay. For investigation. I don't think I have. Okay, that's going to be intelligence +2. I'm fine. Let's see, how good is Grell at this?
Okay,
What are you up to?
so with a 5, I'm gonna say you end up like in this general area over here.
Oh wait, sorry, can you ping that one more time? Okay.
But even with a 5, you do see like guards along the top of the wall, just like kind of looking down on top of the city and stuff like that. It's pretty basic. You see guards at the bridge entrances.
Okay.
And as
Bridge,
you're
they're on the wall.
and as you're exploring the city, I hate their name. I hate names. Anyway, sorry. As you're exploring the city, you do see, you recognize the six-armed lady, the six-armed snake lady from Bandarico, enter a bar.
Oh my god.
And you see her entering the.
Is this the bitch who knocked us out and stole our money?
Yep.
It is.
I mean, obviously we stole it back.
Don't tell Brahma.
Nobody tell me, or I will go burn that thing to the ground. Do not tell Brahma, or I will be forced to roleplay violence.
But yeah,
I'm
you see
just-
her enter the Juiceboard's Rose. And you do remember the note she left you when you were knocked out.
And just curious, can you like type that note? Like, do you have it like easily? Because I remember. I
wrote
the note.
down that we got a note from her. Mexis
Yeah.
is her name. Mexis. But
Mexis.
I did not write down the contents of her.
Well, the note
Yeah.
is essentially along the lines of. It was very. You get. It was like, come meet me. Come meet up with me sometime. And like, you can tell that it was very, like, in a very flirtatious
kind of
sort
playful.
way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to get some.
Okay.
She gonna
Well,
get yes.
so
The note could be pretty
Remembering
much
that
anything
note.
you like. It was just in a flirtatious way. It doesn't really matter. Just meet
like,
up.
hey, you're a cutie. Let's meet up sometime.
Yeah, pretty much.
You gonna
Okay.
get his hands.
So yeah, I'm gonna be like, oh, like, oh my gosh, it's. And then just kind of like, I guess go over to the bar. I'm like, well, she wanted
Uh-oh.
to meet up.
Uh-oh.
Do you go into the
Okay.
bar, or do you just look in to like the windows?
I'm gonna look in first and kind of see what's going on in there. Like, does she have a lot of like people around her, or is it just like her? Like, does she have her goons with her? I want to know if they're with her.
Make a perception check. She's alone. She kind of picked like a booth table to sit at, kind of like sort of in like a back corner, kind of.
Okay.
She
Um.
is seemingly waiting for a drink.
Okay. All right. Grell's gonna try to be real smooth.
Real
She's going
smooth.
to, yeah, she's going to go, like, she's gonna invite herself into the bar. And she is gonna go up to the bartender and send a drink her way.
Okay. The bartender is a very like handsome bird/fox guy. He's wearing like
Nice.
a black vest with a purple shirt, a long sleeve shirt underneath. He has like a few pierced earrings on his ears. He's wearing tall black pants and a pair of black shoes. And he's like, well, she placed an order. Do you want to pay for it for her?
Yes, I do.
Alrighty.
So I'll go ahead and take out, I mean, I have some in my pocket.
That'd be 3 gold.
Okay. So I take 3 gold out of my pocket, and I hand it over and be like, tell her it's on me. And I'm just gonna kind of wait at the bar and look over there and try to look smooth, like. But you know, Grell's kind of an awkward person, so
Give me
like-
a performance check.
okay. If I'm rolling as good as I've
Ben.
been rolling so far, yeah, I'm sure it's.
I can absolutely see this anime goober just being like, hey.
Hey, and you know, kind of doing that awkward thing, like where you try to like casually put your arm behind your head, but it like looks really awkward and stiff.
Yeah.
Obviously a pose. Okay, so for performance, that's charisma. Don't have anything special for that, it's just a plus. Jesus. Okay. 8. Honestly, you know what? I like this better. I like it. The more awkward, the better.
You're
You're
kinda-
like feeding Bitey peanuts from the bar.
Yeah, yeah, just like feeding it peanuts and trying to look all suave, but it's not really working because I'm covered in dirt and drool and you know.
Peanut shells.
Yeah, and oh yeah, peanut shells. Yeah.
Bitey's spitting out the shells,
Phew.
and they're just like stuck inside of your face because you're an ooze.
And then they just kind of like fizzle, like.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happens.
And you just like look at them, eyebrows go high. Sup?
Hey.
Hey, Mexes. So yeah, trying to look suave, failing at it spectacularly.
And are you still like looking back and forth at her to see if she's?
Yeah, so I paid for her drink, and I'm just kind of like looking over there, just you know, waiting for the bartender to be like, hey, you know, it's on her or whatever. To draw attention to me.
You do that as you're feeding peanuts to Bitey. You see that she notices you for sure, and kind of like looks back and forth, like surprised to see you a little bit.
Yeah.
She expected us to die.
Yeah. Well, but she didn't. Because remember, she spared us.
And then
She did.
after she does like her little like kind of awkward look back and forth thing, you see that the bartender comes over with the drink, and you hear him. You don't hear him, but you see him whisper. You see him whisper something, and then she looks at the drink, kind of confused, and looks back at you, and then she puts the drink up and kind of like does the cheer motion towards you a little bit.
Oh, like motioning me over?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so I'm like, I've been sitting, I presume, in like a bar stool or whatever at the bar.
Yeah, totally.
And I'm going to, of course, like, I don't know if this is still part of my 8, but I'm gonna like try to like casually, you know, saunter off this chair, but I kind of stumble a little bit.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, trying to look cool, not really not really doing so great, but then I just kind of like try to saunter over.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
That'd be cool, yeah. And then I'm gonna let myself into the booth. Be like, hey there.
Yeah.
Nice to see you again.
Hey there. I'm surprised that you bought me a drink.
I'm surprised that you spared us.
Well, it's just business. It's nothing personal or anything.
Right. I mean, probably.
You Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
And she's like, besides, how could I kill such a adorable thing like you?
Oh, and like,
Oh!
of course, like, Grell kind of like coughs a
She
little
wants
bit,
to
and
make
then,
you go
like,
squish.
Yeah, she kind of blushes, but like, it's kind of like turns like a deeper shade of blue.
I like to think
Because,
it
you know,
turns a
she's-
weird green.
Yeah, like, yeah, just kind of this
Yeah.
weird, like it's obviously like whatever an Oozkin's blush would be. Like, where it just, yeah, it changes a different color and be like, oh, well, you're pretty cute yourself.
Give me a persuasion check.
She does.
This is like turning into Baldur's Gate.
Yep.
It's gonna take 6 arms in order to handle all that goo.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm sorry, you said it was a persuasion?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! I have proficiency in that. Okay. And I definitely needed it, 16.
Okay, and now give me a insight check.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. So insight, that one. Okay. I didn't even realize I took proficiency in that. I do an insight medicine. So that is with proficiency bonus. It's 4 + 3. So yeah. Okay.
Hey.
30-20. I'll take it. All right. So what's the insight?
Jesus,
check?
so insightful.
So
Okay.
insightful.
Well, so she tries to hide it, but you can tell that she is blushing.
Oh.
Hussy.
Sleeping with the enemy.
Rude.
I mean, well, okay, so yeah, definitely making a mental note. I don't know if I'm gonna let Brahma know about this later, but
Get her digits. Get her
But-
digits.
yeah, like, okay, this is the point where I don't
All
really
20 of
know
them
how to
digits.
role play a date. I haven't gone on a date in like 20 years.
Well, I
like,
mean-
but except with Annie, so I'd almost kind of like it. So I try to riz her up. Like, we're doing the third part, the third perspective where like I try to riz.
In Riz, you are trying to do that.
Yeah.
She's like, would you care for a drink?
I would love a drink.
Yeah, bitch, who's a nasty bitch. I say as myself, not as Brahma. Brahma would start a fight.
Oh yeah, no, I know. 100%.
Oh,
Okay.
actually.
Look, some things Grell might keep to herself, and this conversation is probably one of them.
As it should be, I would
We've
start
got
a fight.
plenty of other things to discuss. This little date night or date in the bar. You know what? That's probably gonna be between Mexus and me. I'm not gonna lie.
This little date of
I
mine.
think we might refer to it as a dalliance. To be perfectly
we'll
honest.
tell
You could just, have a little one night stand, or you
Yeah.
could totally like play with their feelings and steal all her money the way she stole. Saying.
Right now, you're just drinking together.
Yeah, I don't really. Okay, I'm just gonna say I don't think Grell's the play with your feelings type of person. So yeah, right now, like, I think like Grell thinks Mexus is cute. Grell is attracted. Grell is enjoying a drink with a sexy lady that spared us.
So, okay. Okay, for my sake, because I don't know drinks. Does anyone know a drink with vodka in it? Was a drink with vodka called?
Screwdriver.
Yeah, the screwdriver was the first thing I thought of. Orange juice and vodka, and you know what? It's delicious.
She calls over to the bartender. Can you give me one staff driver, please? Like
Screw.
Staff driver.
Staff.
Oh,
Like
because
a
it's
screwdriver.
fantasy.
That's fine.
Staff drivers, their own personal drink.
Oh,
fantasy.
okay.
It's like a
Yeah.
magic
Okay,
staff.
House drink.
I mean, if you want, I do have the deck of many drinks.
On the
We
menu.
don't have to use,
Okay.
we don't have to use the effects,
Ooh.
but we could
Wait,
look at what.
can you pull one? Can you pull one key?
Well, so I will say
Oh,
on
sorry. Uh-huh.
the drink menu, you do see a drink that says mystery surprise. So that is something you can order.
A mystery surprise. God, I'm scared. Okay, let's do it. Grell's not super smart. Let's order the mystery surprise.
Okay,
Hope nothing bad happens.
instead of the one driver,
The
Mexus
staff
is
driver,
like one
yeah.
mystery surprise.
Yeah, Grell's like, I love surprises.
Oh god.
I pulled a never split the party punch.
Which is funny because we split the party, so.
It is pretty amusing that way.
Is it apropos?
What are the effects?
God.
Let me hold it out. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh. I don't think we want to use this one right now.
Why is
Why?
that, Nick?
Until each player takes a long rest, everyone in the party must remain within 50 feet of each other. Any attempt to
Oh.
leave will be stopped at the 50-foot range, while within
So-
10 feet of any party member or drinker will gain +1 bonus.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we
no,
can
that would
stay
make
no.
she's in a
sense,
party
yeah.
by herself because we're already separated.
No, so
We-
send me. Are you able to type that information out for me, Nick? Because I think that's what happens. And
But-
so you get a fancy like red and whatever. I'm gonna make it up. A red and orangish yellowish drink that looks kind of like a smoothie. Like it's
Oh. Sounds delicious.
margarita. No, not
Yeah.
margarita. Like a frozen
Oh,
fleshy
a
margarita.
daiquiri? A daiquiri?
A daiquiri. Thank you. You get like a little
Okay.
daiquiri.
Hell yeah.
Give your mom a daiquiri.
And do you drink it?
I mean, yes. Like, Grell, like, I don't have any reason to really be suspicious of the bartender, at least. It's just a mystery surprise. Grell's like, oh, that looks delicious. Gulp.
So you drink it, and then you feel a strange connection with Mexus.
Oh, no.
Y'all are partied up.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, boy, that's a... I don't
You
know
guys
what was
have
in
long
that drink,
rest
but
because
that
you
was
totally have to
nice.
fuck.
I mean, it's definitely gonna be...
Reach out.
We're talking fade to black. Okay?
It's
But
gonna be a
Grell
thing.
kind of like...
You're gonna have to roll for your sexual performance.
Oh, God. I figured it'd be like a constitution check against getting drunk or something.
This
Which
is
I'm very
hilarious.
good at.
This is
You
hilarious.
still want to go with the effects of the punch there?
Yeah, like, I guess in this case, like, I guess our Mexus and I are part of a party then.
That's
Like, we're
what
kind of partied up.
drinks. That's what the drink does. But give me the information.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of go based off that for the next till long rest, I guess.
Oh,
That's gonna be
God.
rough.
That's gonna be super awkward.
I'm putting it
okay
into
with
the
this.
general tap.
You get a little icon above Mex's head that says Mexus joins the party. Not really.
Okay. Grell's like, what the hell was in that drink?
Right now I'm just waiting for Nick to type out.
Oh yeah, no. Well, tell you what, Nick. While you
There.
send that. Oh, you sent it. Okay.
It's in the general Discord because not like a secret.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's what happens. You now feel a strained connection with Mexus, and Mexus feels the same thing.
And you literally cannot get further than 50 feet away from her. So until you take a long rest,
God.
she's gonna be. You and her are gonna be attached at a 50-foot hit.
This
That'd
is
be
hilarious.
Really awkward.
This is hilarious.
Give me.
So
okay. So
Okay.
Grell, give me a Arcana check
Okay.
to see
Oh
if you can
man,
tell
yeah, this is
what
not-
the effect was.
Yeah, because as it is, like, I feel a connection, but I don't know if I would. Let me see. Arcana check. That is intelligence, isn't it? Okay. Ew. +2. Let's see. Oh, damn! Damn! 22!
You know it. I don't know if I can give you anything special about it. But
But still.
is there anything you want with that nat 20, or? Yeah, I
mean,
can't think of anything. Minus you just know what it is.
Really, just I guess. I mean, I don't know if she would know like specifically like what the spell is, because I'm a cleric. I don't know wizard stuff.
Right.
But I feel like I know that there's some sort of magic, and that obviously, you know, it's something I would think that's not permanent, but that, I mean, I guess I'm spending the day with Mexus.
Mexus blushes
attempting
harder,
to stay-
and she's like, "Oh no," because she also rolled pretty well on her
On
Arcana
perception.
check, so she also knows.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna kind of like, you know, like that thing where you like put your hand on your, like your head on your hand and then kind of like fiddle with your hair a bit. Only I don't really have hair, it's kind of more like bob. I'm just gonna kind of, you know, kind of curl it around my finger and kind of look at her significantly.
What? I'm just. I'm just gonna go to R34 real fast. Don't mind. me.
Oh God!
Rude.
Rule 34 does not exist of Grell.
Yes.
Yet.
God damn it.
Maybe not Brel specifically, but
Oh,
I'll
but
bet there's some
Ooskins,
stuff
yeah.
for slime girls.
I'd be willing to bet money that there's no Rule 34 of a slime girl and a 6-armed lizard lady together.
Yeah.
Everything is a thing. Just saying.
Yeah. I'm sure there
what
are
is-
6-armed Nagas. I'm sure that there are Oozkin or slime chicks. Together, it does not exist yet, but it could if I were an artist. So anyway, yes. Yeah, I guess I don't know how much first-person roleplay you want out of this, but I'm gonna spend the day with Nexus, I guess.
Well, okay.
We're gonna go on a date. I want to go on a date.
Do you ask her that?
Yes.
Okay, roll for
No. Yeah.
persuasion, I guess.
And for persuasion. Cool. Proficiency. Wait, so if it's that's right. So it'd be +6. Okay. Damn, 24.
She said yes.
Hell yeah.
She said yes. And
Yay!
she's like, she kind of gets a devious grin on her face a little bit because she seems excited. How do you feel about going gambling?
Ooh.
Gambling. Well, you know, okay. Let me take a look. Before this is not above table. I don't want to lose. Okay, I have 756 gold on me. I will say, okay.
Set like a 50 gold limit.
Yeah, okay. And the thing is, I think I can say this. Grell is wise. Grell has good wisdom. I think Girl would be able to control herself. So, yeah, I think that sounds wonderful.
All right.
Hey, what is this
Wait,
species?
and
of-
I offer her my arm to like one of her 6 arms.
Yes, and
Shall
two
we?
of her 6 arms take it, and like one of them is free on the side, and then the one that's free wraps around your back,
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh.
and you go gambling.
Yay! Girl has
Hey,
more
what-
riz than I ever will.
What is she, by the way?
Oh, I
that?
guess I can pull up a picture of her.
She's like a 6-armed Naga lady. She's got like a
Yeah.
lizard tail as a
I was just
bottom
curious
half.
if there
She's
was an
cute.
actual species for her.
No, she is something very interesting that we have not learned yet.
Gotcha.
Dragon mutant creature thing.
There's lore.
Lore.
And she's on roll 20 now.
Yep. Heck yeah. Girl loves a bad girl.
Apparently. Completely polar opposites.
Yup.
You blew that picture up so fucking big.
Yeah, any complaints?
No.
I
Absolutely
can't see
not.
her. Where? Oh, yeah. No, I
I think she.
can't.
Oh yeah, you have to scroll down a bit. She's
Zoom all the way out.
Yeah.
So, okay. I
I mean,
won't
she's
harp on this for
big.
too much longer, but so, Grell, what happens is she takes you from the Drewsbird's Rose, and you two are going into the what it's called, the Keep District. You're going into the much
Okay.
more fancier Keep District, and you
Okay.
two and eventually get to what looks like it looks like a casino, and above it in like nice big billboard it says the Blood Bank Casino.
the Blood Bank Casino. Okay.
And so, in entering the casino, you do see a pretty big line
Okay.
of people, and then I'm gonna roll for something.
Okay.
She approaches one of the bouncers, and very quickly you are ushered in as the bouncer recognizes her as a gilded goon, and you enter the Blood Bank Casino, and you hear a bunch of like ruff, 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 ruff from the other people in line.
The VIP treatment.
Yeah.
And so I'm not gonna do enter. There's a lot of different tables. There's a lot of different, just basic, gambling casino type stuff. And yeah, you are there for the rest of the day, pretty much. Give me 3. What would be a gambling check?
I really don't know, because I think
Deception, maybe?
is it this because you're not always deceiving.
I mean,
that would be more
it's-
the deal.
Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand.
Is it sleight of hand?
If you're
I'm
cheating.
advocating for sleight of
Yeah.
hand.
I wasn't
Or-
gonna cheat. It's really just
Performance?
Yeah, I would say either just a straight D20 roll or a deception check if you're doing things like poker.
Yeah, I mean,
I think maybe just a charisma check.
Oh, what about an insight?
It depends
guess-
on what kind of gambling you're doing, like what
Yeah.
kind of game.
Yeah, what
It
what
does.
game does Grell lead Nexus to?
well, probably.
Well, so,
the,
Generally, it's
sorry,
a
go
general thing. It's not gonna be anything too specific.
Yeah.
So you're doing a bunch of games throughout the day. I'm just making you
Okay.
roll 3 to judge how well you
Yeah.
do throughout the day.
Okay.
And so I'm going to say make a performance check. Does that seem fair?
That sounds fair to me. And there is one thing, like, I don't know if I have to roll for this or if can I just say now I'm going to set like 100 GP limit and not spend any more than that. Like, I have 100 gold. I'll try to turn it into more if I can, but I feel like with my wisdom, I would be able to moderate myself.
Yes, sure.
I do not want to lose all our money. Okay.
So just
100
give me
gold? Okay.
3 performance checks with the help
Okay.
action from Nexus, as you two
Okay.
have a gambling date. And I will
Okay.
also say, as you go through the Keep District and you enter the Bloodbane Casino, many people are actively, you can tell they're actively judging your outfit because of how
Oh yeah.
dirty it is. But Nexus
yes, it's
does not
shabby.
seem to give a shit about it.
I love her already. So with the help action, is it advantage?
Yes.
Okay. So that one. 10. Okay, so there's one, and then is each one with advantage, or is it just one gets advantage?
All 3 get advantage.
Okay, so a 10 is 1, and then let's do. Okay, an 8. Sorry, I know there's probably a better. Okay, so we've got a 10, we've got an 11, and then D20. God. Okay. Plus 3. Okay. So we've got a 10, 11, and a 15. Womp womp.
Alright, I'll tell you your results later on.
Okay.
Wooly, you are the last one with a city point.
All right. Well, Wooly wants to go ahead and find some. See,
Sorry.
Wooly wants to see. No, it's okay. Sorry. Wooly wants to see if there is some kind of place that he could get a bag of holding, or maybe even a portable hole if it's affordable.
Well, yeah. You take your time to go through the city and you look around. Yeah, and you see multiple shops. So these are like just baggage kind of stuff you're looking for, or
Yeah,
they, like,
they're magic items. The bag of holding is a uncommon magic item, which is believe that what was that? Sorry, I'm having some trouble with this. But it's an uncommon magic item, and the portable hole is a rare magic item. The portable hole can be anywhere between 500 gold and 5,000 gold, depending on a lot of stuff. And the bag of holding is between 100 and 500.
Yeah. You eventually, like, you get closer to, like, the one of the exits. Like, you can pick pretty much. Either you end up, like, over here, or you end up over here. Up to you. Sorry, I can do that better. You end up either over here, or you end up over here.
I am having trouble following that. I'm sorry.
How's that? Does that work? Can you see that?
I can't see the whole map at once. So, are we talking? Okay, yeah. If we're talking still in like District 3, then yeah.
Well, okay. So, are you able to see most of dealer's screen? I'm confused about what you're seeing.
Is Dealer's Green the city with like the section 3?
Yes.
With like the number 3 and 4? Yes, I do.
Okay, and do you see this?
No.
Can you see your icon?
Oh, you're over in the, like, if it were a kidney, you're in, like, the top left of the kidney. I see where you are. I wasn't sure. I didn't see.
Oh wow, that took me a while. Okay.
Yeah. It took me.
Yeah, the far north west corner. Yeah.
Okay, so you end up either over here, over there, or you end up over here, in like the other little pathway area.
All right, so in that case, let's just go north, just right there with the north east part where I'm at right now.
Yeah, and
Since that's right next door.
yeah, so you end up over there, and you do see like like a welcome to Rascom type of store, and you see all kinds of like basic bitch, travelers packs. What's a Raku? You here?
Yep.
What is the bag of holding you have? That's called or whatever the pack thing. That's kind of like a miniature bag of holding.
The handy haversack?
Yes.
Okay.
That's kind of like a smaller bag of
I
holding.
had a sparkly one.
Yeah, so you see like various bags of holding, like you see cheap ones like the penny haversack, and you see like bags of holding. You don't see the portable portal, you said?
Yeah, it's a portable hole. Think of it like, like an Acme Looney Tunes black hole that has a 10-foot by 10-foot room inside of it.
You don't see that, but you do see you see a bag of holding.
All right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to buy that bag of holding. I'm not used to playing characters that don't have good charisma. Okay. Yeah. So Willie's just gonna see how much it will cost, and try to check if it's negotiable. By like basically taking like 15 or 20% off and seeing if they'll take it, and if not, then they'll just pay the full amount.
Okay. Well, so you said that typically they're like 200?
Between 100 and 500, depending on where we're at.
Okay.
So 200 would be a reasonable price.
Okay. Well, this bag of holding is sold for 350.
Okay. Yeah, Willie's gonna see if we can get that down to 290.
Okay, give me a persuasion check.
Eh.
14. I'm gonna roll against it. The stand seller's like, you make very compelling argument. 290 is okay.
Done.
Nice.
Do they have? So they've got. Do they have the one bag of holding, or do they have multiple?
They have two others, but you can tell that they are being sold for. Like, they seem much fancier than the bag of holding you just acquired.
Okay, gotcha. So the bag of holding that I have looks like a bag, while those ones have like bits and baubles on them.
Yes.
Cool. In that case, not gonna go for those ones. I'm just gonna take that bag. That's gonna help us a ton. What else does Wooly want to do? Wooly would love to go shopping for scarves and boas. So yeah, Wooly's in city point is going to be spent on basically looking for various low-level magic items, and seeing if they can like get nice clothes. Wooly wants to, since they have a bag of holding now, get like things that they can use. Like they basically, Wooly's trying to get a wardrobe put together for themselves. Now that they have a place to do it.
All right.
Okay.
So we'll I don't know, so Wooly's gonna kind of ask around, like if Wooly sees somebody that's looks like they maybe have like a manservant or are like a runner, or somebody who's like obviously working in the city, going around places a lot. He's gonna ask them, where would you go to get nice clothing or nice things?
Yeah, you walk around, you do see people, you seem fairly approachable people, and they're all like, well, if you're looking for fancy clothing, well, most clothing shops will be down over in the Keep District. At least that's where like the very fancy stuff are. If you're looking for more low grade clothing, there's a few shops around, but they're not going to be anything too fancy.
Okay. So Willie's gonna try to get themselves in just in this district some extra traveling clothes and things. Also maybe enough scarves and things to count maybe as like winter clothing, but then going to go and actually like probably drop like 100 gold on, or maybe more if they have like on really nice things, depending on if they can find like a magical suit of like noble clothes or something that's like something that would make, because Wooly has never had the opportunity to really like be austere or like to be anything but austere. So Wooly wants to kind of feel the part since they have money now.
Nice. Give me 1 second. I have an awesome idea.
And I've still got about 500 gold left after that 290. So Wooly is like gonna buy, besides like a few pieces of like a few things of actual clothes, like yes, definitely really nice clothes, but maybe even something magical, just depending on what's available.
So you walk around and eventually you find a shop called Good Resolve. And you can tell that there's a little sign that says, "We'll take donated clothes." Essentially, it's essentially a thrift shop, pretty much, full of different odds and ends and lots of clothing. So much clothing all on racks and.
Wooly is definitely down for a thrift store. So Wooly's probably gonna spend like, of their time throughout the day, probably spend like a third of the day just thrifting.
Okay, give me 3 investigation checks to see if you can find a magic item in this thrift shop.
We're gonna
magic thrift store.
We're gonna end up going to the ball, and Wooly is gonna be like in this real fancy looking thing, and it's gonna be like 5 years out of date.
Yeah.
Someone's
You know what? They're gonna rock it.
Someone's gonna be like, "Oh, you're looking very last decade. Perhaps even my family can afford to bring out their old clothing now as well."
Oh. That 22 is a nice.
All right, so 8, 22, and 11.
With the 22, you're able to find like pretty decent clothing. You're managed to find like clothing that you assume might have been belonged to a royal person at one point, and other stuff like that. And with a 22, you're able to find what kind of magic clothing do you want?
Oh heck, I don't know.
Gaius. Not Gaius.
Like I want. Like what's a good?
Glamour. That's what I'm thinking.
Glamored is really good. Glamored is makes it where, let's see. So a common magical item is Glamour Weave. Let's see. Oh, there's common and uncommon. Let's see. One way or another, Glamour on a magic thing lets you basically illusion your clothes to look like whatever you want them to look like.
Kind of the go-to for clothing.
And Glamour Weave is not quite the same. But really? Apparently Glamored is Glamored's meant to go on armor though. One way or another, yeah. Then I don't know if D&D has many like magical clothing options that are actually built in.
Would it be like a magic cloak or something like that? Like, is it?
I didn't think about cloaks. Yeah, well, there's tons of cloaks.
Oh, okay. You know
Flavored
what
like
you
a
find?
boa?
You know what you find? So with that 22, you go through the shop, and I'm assuming you're like you're like looking for magic items. Like you're using like anything that stands out that's kind of glamorous or something.
Sure.
And so you find a cape that you get a sense that is very abnormal to the rest of the clothing within the shop.
All right, yeah. Willie's definitely gonna like try it on and take a look at it. See if it see how well it goes with their yellow studded four claimers boa.
Give me a arcane check.
Oh right, we need to get that boa checked out.
Oh yeah, in case it's a.
Oh, arcane is 6.
It looks good. It looks pretty good.
All right. Yeah.
You get
Let's
a
go.
sense of wonder from it.
Yep. I go ahead and pile that on top of some of the other pieces of garbs that I'm grabbing.
Yeah, you just get a bunch of boas and suits and whatever you want.
Cool. Yeah, I might go look for
whatever you are buying. Everything says 5 gold pieces, pretty much.
Okay.
I was about to say $5.99, but that's
I mean, you can do that. 5 gold, 99 silver.
Yeah.
Don't be that way.
it's an all good economy.
Well, either way, yeah, Willie's gonna buy a few items there, and then keep looking around at other options around town.
Oh, for more clothing.
I just have
Yeah,
to-
because Willie was only gonna spend like a third of their day doing the thrifting. The rest they're gonna like go and get like, because they do want to get like actual fitted nice clothes.
Okay, is that what you do now? You go
Yeah,
get nice
I'm gonna-
clothes?
Right. Willie's gonna spend the rest of their day, like basically getting maybe if depending on what they have, like 2 or 3, like nice outfits that are fitted that could like that would make the goal of this is that Willie wants to feel as wants to like look the part of wealth, since Willie now feels like they are like feels wealthy with almost 1,000, like they started their day with almost 1,000 gold.
Alrighty, well, so you make your way over to the Keep District because that's where you were told to get
Yes.
very nice clothing. Alright. You make your way to the Keep District. You don't know you don't know Grell is in the casino at all because you've spent most of your day thrifting. But you do walk into the Keep District. People, did you change your clothes or are you still wearing your adventurer's outfit?
Still wearing my adventurer's outfit. Everything that I bought is going into the bag of holding.
Okay, perfect. As you're walking through, people are eyeing you up and down and like kind of muttering about you under their breath to their friends around town.
Oh, sure. Just some person, some out of towners, just kind of walking around in the nice district. I'm not blaming them.
Freaky one-eyed freak.
Oh yeah, no, there is that. I did forget that I am a one-eyed one. I did forget that I was a one-eyed monster.
Are there many in Rascom though? Maybe Rascom is full of all sorts of different kinds.
Depends on how close to the book Orange is sticking with this one.
Are Cyclopeans pretty rare?
According to the book, they mostly live underground.
Oh, makes sense.
So, as of right now, you don't see any Cyclopeans. I am trying to look for what races you are seeing, so give me 1 second. So, as you're walking through the Keep District, you're seeing quite a few dwarves, half-orcs, and humans. And you are also seeing, not as many, but you're seeing like 1 or 2 beast folk, and a few Mojlims, the rock people. I don't know how to say their names. I'm very
Cool.
But yeah, and people are judging you. The beast folk and the Muslims don't seem to be judging you as harshly. Most of them seem to be from out of town, if anything else. And so you do spend some time walking around the Keep District, and you eventually get to a clothing shop. And it's a very fancy one. You do see a bunch of like measuring tapes around.
Yeah, Wooly is going to just go in and talk to them, let them know that, like, basically let them know that they are wanting to kind of fit the style of the day, and that let them know that Wooly's got a. We'll gonna see how they react to saying that he's got a 120 gold budget.
They, as you're explaining this, they are not paying you any mind. They're kind of like looking at seemingly what looks to be like a comic book on the dash table. And they're like 120 gold. Kind of looks up at you. Sure. We can get you fitted for something.
Can I take a insight on them to see if this is because of the gold amount that I said, or because of something else?
Yeah, give me insight.
Insight of 10. Brilliant.
Even with a 10, you know that it's because you look like trash.
Okay, cool. I'll take that.
Right, stepping away to hit the restroom.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Willie's gonna spend the rest of their day getting fitted and getting probably 2 like custom suits.
So, yeah, you do that. She's like, well, you can get one with 120.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and do 2 then.
You can get one with 120.
Right.
How much?
So 240.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, she perks up at 240. Didn't think. Okay. Yeah, you fit. You get dressed up, correct?
Yes. No, like I want to spend I'm basically just spending the rest of the day getting suit fit. Get 2 different styles of like nice clothing.
Yeah, you do that. Do you want to just you get any kind of like nice dress suit that you want. You can describe it any way you want. But yeah, you do that. You get 2 nice dress suits and you look fantastic, and yeah.
Nice.
And I guess that is everyone.
Yeah. After that, I'm gonna go and try to find the group.
Okay. So Brahma and Raku are selling things. That's all you've been doing. You make your way back to the cart, looking fabulous as hell. And then we'll wait for Brahma to get back for that character interaction. And then Grell and fuck me.
Mexi?
Mexus. Mexi. You and Mexi have been gambling. Even with those like rolls, you are able to make 67 gold.
I'll take it. All right. Like, do I make it back, or is it like I turned 100 into 67? Or is it I have 167 from them?
Yes, you have 167 now.
That okay. In addition, okay, that's awesome. Okay.
And
So
you
I
two,
add 67.
you two are having a great time. She looks so excited to be gambling.
She loves her some gambling.
Got ourselves an attic.
As you are in the Bloodbane Casino, you do see people looking faint as people are seemingly losing and turning their losses into blood. They're donating their blood for more chips, essentially.
Oh. Oh
God.
my gosh.
Oh, it was
Legit.
literal.
Oh, I mean, that goes hard. but
I see nothing
Jesus
wrong here.
Christ.
And you see that many of the people running the tables are vampires. There are
Oh.
so many vampires in this place. But
They
they
are
seem
Right out in the open.
fairly nice. There's no windows. It's as all casinos are, trying to entrap you and make you lose track of time.
Yeah. This is lawful evil, not chaotic evil.
And yeah,
Right.
you two are having good.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So.
And
you said.
So okay. So I guess you're gonna. Are you staying in the Blood Bank Casino?
I mean, basically, like, I guess I'm gonna have to stick pretty close to Mexi until tomorrow.
Do you want to do more gambling?
Yes, like, and maybe, like, chat some of the patrons up, like, okay, so, and I notice that there's vampires, like, I see them, vampires, there's people that are basically, okay, they're turning blood into chips. Do I have something that can help? You know, okay, I'm gonna look and see if there's someone that looks particularly sick or shaky, like they've given too much of their blood.
It doesn't take much time. You do see someone at, fuck me, the slot machines. That is clearly not looking so hot.
Oh, okay.
You see a dwarf.
I'm gonna whisper to Mexi, hey, he's not looking too hot. I'm gonna go help this guy. I'm gonna go up and be like, are you feeling alright?
Well, let me see if he's won anything today. He's he it's like never felt better. I've gotten 3 jackpots a day, baby.
Oh, that's awesome, but look like you're about to fall over. Do you want a little healing?
Sure, that'll give me even more chips.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, I'm an All right. Well, I
You're
don't.
an
I'm
enabler.
gonna. I know. I'm an enabler. Okay, I'm gonna be like, look, man. I'm gonna give you some healing, but you might want to cool it. You're looking pretty sick. You're very pale. Okay, so I'm gonna give him a healing.
And also make a persuasion check.
Oh right. I don't want to heal without consent.
Well, no, persuasion to stop gambling.
Oh, okay, yeah. So hey, like I'm gonna.
Because he seems
I'm gonna
eager to
help
be
out.
healed.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna be like, hey, but you might wanna sit this one out. Okay, persuasion. I do have a plus. It's a proficiency. So. Jesus, 9. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
He's like,
I tried.
Sure, whatever you say. Clearly lying. And then go ahead and heal him if you want. Still.
I mean, I promise. I'll be like, okay. Let me see. That's probably gonna be just. I guess for something like this, probably healing word. I don't have any. Like, yeah, there's. I always like, is there a healing cantrip? Literally every time, and it's like, there's not.
Nope.
So,
They give you
guess-
no healing cantrips.
Yeah, which would be better for a one target? Like cure wounds or healing word? Probably healing word. Okay, I'm gonna cast healing word. Let me. Okay. So for healing word, a creature of your choice that you see within range regains 1d4 plus your spell casting ability modifier. Okay. So let's see, 1d4 plus. My casting ability is plus 7. Alright. 1d4 plus 7. He gets 10 HP.
You're like, oh boy! And pull it on the slot machine. See if he wins the jackpot or not.
If he does, she gets half.
No, I
That
mean,
was not
You
Okay.
healed him.
So, okay, on the percentile die, what does 000 mean?
100!
They get fucking jackpots.
She gets
alright.
half.
Good job, buddy. I'm just gonna kind of like reach over and pat him on the back. Good job, buddy. You should probably quit though.
He gives
Well, you're ahead.
He gives you 50 chips, I guess.
Oh, well, thank you. Okay. I appreciate it, and I take
Thank
it
you for
gratefully.
healing. You are my lucky charm.
Anytime, buddy. But
Six-
again, you should probably go
Six
lay down.
arms punch him in the face.
So I'm gonna take my chips, and I'm gonna give them to Mexus, like a cat giving a dead bird. Like, here you go. You know?
She kind of she's watching you do that, and she's kind of in awe, and she goes like, "Wow, I didn't expect a good act to go so well, a kind act to go so well."
Hi, we're visible. We offer
Well,
one-line wireless.
me neither, really. And I hand her the chips, and
Pretty used to it all going to hell.
yeah, I know. This is kind of nice. Let's want to go and check out those other machines over there? And I gesture to whatever because I don't actually know what's here besides this.
She says, "Let's do it." Roll
Alright.
3 more. What was it?
Performance, isn't it?
3 more performances with the help action from Mexus. I can't believe I rolled 100. I'm kind of upset.
That's
That's
awesome.
how it always goes.
Okay, so the first one's a 13. You know what? Better this than in combat. I'm fine. Okay, so the next one, let's see. Excellent. 7. Okay, so we got a 13, we got a 7, and then let's see. Come on. I need a lucky charm. And then between these two, it's gonna be. And a 16. All right, that's respectable.
All right,
Got
I'll
a-
get back to you with
Yeah.
your results.
Okay.
Okay, so you continue gambling. Great,
Yep.
I'm in awe. I'm so in
I'm okay
awe.
with it.
I'm so in awe. Okay, is everyone back? Is Rachel back?
Mm-hmm.
Icky.
All right.
I'm the one who said she needed half.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
she gave me 50 GP.
Okay, and so
Or not GP, it was chips. Sorry, go on.
which translates to GP,
Okay, got
but
it.
just for aesthetical roleplay purposes, it's chips.
That's fair, because we're in a casino.
All right, and so it is Reku, Brahma, and Wooly with a dapper ass suit on, and the crowds kind of started to die down. It's becoming later in the day, and yeah,
Yay!
I found a lovely place to go and make myself feel more at home, showing off the Rascom City set.
Oh, you got yourself some fancy duds.
Yes. Now, if you'll excuse me, Willie's gonna go and like take a look at the money box and check out and see how the inventory looks and start divvying things up.
I have to ask, Wooly, are you strutting as you walk? Do you have like a spring in your step?
Wooly actually does not have a spring in their step, but they do move very like smooth, like
Nice.
almost like floating.
He's feeling the fancy.
are you wearing
They
your cape?
fancy.
Not wearing the cape.
And the cape
I am-
is pretty fancy. Not that you have to wear anything, but the cape looks pretty good. It's not like a boring cape. It's like it has some like like a nice. I don't know. It looks
Okay.
It looks
Embroidery?
pretty
Does
fancy.
it have cool embroidery on it?
Yes, absolutely. It's
Sweet.
cool embroidery.
Yeah, sure then. They'll be wearing that their questionable cloak as well.
Okay. Okay.
Questionable cape.
The questionable cape.
So just so everybody knows, I've got this divided out by 5 so that we have 1 share for everybody, plus 1 share for the cart. So everybody gets 277 gold from the sales today.
277.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking incredible. We are down almost like we're down like a solid third of our inventory, and we are almost entirely out. Actually, no, we literally did sell out of Abrith emblems, so I will need to make more of those.
Huzzah.
Oh boy.
It's kind of funny because with Orange saying that most people here worship this and that, but they said Aberth. So I was like, all right, well, any of the decimal places will just go to Aberth for when they divide out weird. And we have 27 amulets and 27 emblems for each of the other gods, but specifically exactly 27 missing from Aberth. So it's like, yeah, no, we fully ran out of Aberth emblems.
Oh yeah, that
Oh, there
makes
you go.
sense. That makes sense.
So I got some work to do, but we still have plenty of other stock.
And so,
Huzzah.
and so right now it is getting kind of late. It is becoming, let's say, 5 p.m. And this is when I would normally be like, you all have a group point to use, but Grell is preoccupied.
I'm sorry.
So you three can use a group point to do something if you want. But Grell is out of commission.
Okay, well, Grell knew that we were setting up shop around here. So Wooly wants to go into the other place that's across the street, the wishing thing.
Oh yeah, the wishing strike.
Yep. And let them, like, they're going to look around, of course, but they're also going to let the people there know. If you see a goo girl around that's looking for her group, that's probably us. Can you let her know that we're going to be staying at, and I let them, then I'm like, wait, do you know a good like a good place to stay around here?
You're asking the people at the wishing strike?
Yeah.
Is that the magic shop?
So, okay,
That you took business from?
let's slow it down a bit. So, okay, so Wooly, is Reku and Brahma following Wooly?
Yeah, if we're gonna close up shop.
I don't want to close up shop. I want to keep working.
Well, this is a group decision right now. You either all keep working or you all go into the wishing strike.
I mean, it's 5 o'clock. People are on their way home from work or whatever. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think.
All right, well,
I
we
think
can
There's plenty
do
of
this
foot
later.
traffic.
All right, well, we can if it's like if you guys want to keep selling things, that's fine. We can do that instead, and then we'll just wait longer for Grell.
I kind of want to keep working, and the other part of me is like, we can sleep in our cart, or we can sleep at the bookworm
Can we
or
sleep
the
in the
worm
bookworm?
book.
But
Wooly wants a nice place to sleep tonight.
Yep.
So I mean, no matter where you guys stay, Wooly's gonna find a tavern or something like a nice inn or something.
I am fine with finding an inn to sleep, but it is.
Willie wants
like
a
I
real
said,
bed.
It's getting to be 5. It's getting to be 5 o'clock. It's getting to be late. We've already sold. We've sold out of one set of emblems. And
Yeah, we
hungry.
do still have Aberth amulets, but not we're out of their emblems. So like we have inventory to sell,
I would like to sell inventory, and
but you guys have been like hawking wares for like what
8 hours.
8 hours,
Yeah,
10
but they-
hours.
It's been from 8 to 5.
Yeah, Reku's kind of running out of steam. He hasn't had lunch.
Right. Okay, that's fair. Okay.
It's kind of dinner time, and I want to hear about this sewer thing, and maybe we can check that out as it gets a little darker. We can peek around a little.
Okay. I agree that our characters are tired, and it is a good idea to close up shop.
Okay, so you all close up shop, and do you all agree to go into the wishing strike?
Sure, we'll go take a look in there.
Is
Okay.
there any other taverns nearby besides the Wishing Strike?
Wooly was going into the wishing strike to ask somebody that exact question.
What's the Juice Bird's Rose again?
It's a bar.
It's further away than the Wishing Strike. Let's go into the Wishing Strike then.
Okay, great. Fantastic. I'm so excited. So, as you approach the wishing strike, you see a poster by the entrance that goes like, Ball, 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 tomorrow night, sponsored by the royal family. Bull to win a ticket to the royal ball, plus a cash prize of $250. 50 gold pieces.
What's a dollar?
250 gold pieces.
How much your mom cost?
Ooh.
And it also,
Dang.
like, this prizes may vary for second and third place winners. Also, no magic allowed for this competition, as advised by the royal family. So, and then underneath that, there's like a little fine print, like very small, that says, "So blame them for being killjoys." And so, as you go to the entrance of the Witching Strike, it's a revolving door. And you go into it, and as you enter, it looks like it doesn't make fundamental sense how the building size compared to the entrance or to the inside of the building, because it is much bigger on the inside.
It just hit me. The Wishing Strike is a bowling alley.
Oh, strike! Like striking pins. Or a strike.
They might have
That
food
makes
here.
sense.
I want to bowl so hard.
So,
Oh, yeah.
give me 1 second. Yes, I'm so excited for this. I'm putting everyone's tokens in. Minus Grell, for reasons.
Oh, yes.
Raisins.
Right.
Grell's doing fine.
Brell's doing a different kind of bowling.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what does
Down
that
a
mean?
different alley. Maybe trying to stay out of the gutter. You know what I mean?
What's that?
So it is much bigger on the inside, and the floor is not wood. The floor is like a nice, smooth, almost glassy texture. That's like a sea salt green, or like the ice cream from Kingdom Hearts 2, if you know that at all, like a light blue,
Yeah.
light blue, light green mixture, and it looks like they're kind of like changing throughout. And as you enter, let me.
Reku's eyes go huge. He just turns around to everybody and goes, "They have air hockey tables!"
Do you run to one?
Yes.
So you run to an air hockey table, and the surface of the air hockey looks like a cloud. And it looks like the cloud is kind of wavy. And you see like two gnomes playing at one of the air hockeys, and the pucks are like kind of bumpily, smoothly going across the surface of the air hockey table.
Insane.
Sorry, I am assigning everyone's characters.
It's okay.
What?
Oh, is it not letting you move your tokens?
There we go. Everyone should be assigned now. Oh, maybe not fully though. Did I not save changes? Is that what's happening?
It's not a big deal. We're not like we're getting into a fight here or something. Are we? Uh-oh.
What is happening?
Whatever you do, don't die, okay?
I will fight everyone and their mama.
Yeah, honestly, I would be scared for them coming up across this party.
We don't need to go around fighting.
Whatever. Okay,
They-
it's being
We'll
weird.
let the
Anyway,
pins
you're
talk.
right. You're right. You're right.
So there's air hockey tables. What's this thing on the far right? Just like place to sit and eat? Is that like a
Just in the
kitchen
restroom, be
bar
right
area?
back.
Yeah. You see booths, and you see like a small little bar, and you see like people eating pizza, and various other bar foods. And you
I
see
cannot believe that you have a map for a bowling alley.
like, well, thank you.
I am stunned.
This is very cool. So,
And you see like people. This
it
is the
says bowl tomorrow for the tickets.
yes, tomorrow night. Bowl tomorrow night to win a ticket to the Royal Ball.
Ticket
A
for my
singular
person.
ticket.
Does the ticket come with a +1?
It does.
Oh!
I don't know if you wouldn't know that. I don't know if you would know that quite yet, but it does. If Reku would know that, I should say. But how Jack and Tex did tell Grell that the tickets do come with a +1.
Gotcha.
Alrighty, so yeah, you are in the bowling alley. Does Wooly go over to the people at the
Yes.
entrance for directions? What do you ask? You see a girl and a guy working this place, this booth where
Yeah.
you know.
So Wooly approaches and says, "Excuse me, I want to first of all thank you for. I believe that the big green proprietor was some assistance this morning with and was kind. So thank you for that. But I have. We are obviously new in town, and we're hoping to find where would be good taverns in the area.
Or an inn. You should say inn.
Inns, yeah.
Reku is all
Places to
about the
stay.
food here, so.
Yeah, you go buy a pizza or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you see that pizza. It has 3 sizes. 3 gold pieces for a small,
Nice.
5 gold pieces for a medium, and 7 gold pieces for a large. Anyway, so yeah, the staff. There's 2 of them at the booth, and they each have this weird floating crown thing above their head. That's a nice golden tint. It's very, very peculiar that both of them have.
Wow.
But one was there's a nice inn or a tavern. You said a nice tavern right in the center of town that has, it's decent quality. If you want really good and fancy, really fancy, that would be in the Keep District. There's a few fancy inns there. But
Well,
if you
thank
want,
you.
if you want something on the cheap end, the Reno is your best bet if you are, a penny pincher or anything, or a gold piece pincher. My bad.
Copper
All right,
pitcher.
so the Runo. Okay. Well, I will keep that in mind. Well, thank you very much. And go ahead and put a gold coin on the counter and say, and just kind of slide it and say, we have a friend who is a ooze folk, named, wow, oh my gosh,
Bro.
Grell,
Hickey.
who I'm sorry, who may come looking for us around these sometime soon. But we're closing up shop for the moment. If you see them, actually, we don't actually know where we're gonna be. But if you see, if
We'll
I
be here for a bit.
yeah, if I leave if we leave a note, would you be able to direct them our way?
Sure, that shouldn't be a problem.
Cool. So I'll probably end up coming back here or sending a runner or something and letting them know once we have settled down somewhere. But yeah, in the meantime, I go back to the group. We chill out, have drinks and pizza and
Reku spends the 7 gold to get the biggest pizza they can give him.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the toppings?
All of them.
Okay, yeah, and they don't cost any
Free.
extra gold. They just $7 for 7 gold pieces for a large pizza with all the toppings.
picking so many things off that pizza.
Hell yeah.
This really is fantasy, isn't it?
all of them.
Wooly is trying the toppings individually.
$7 for a large pizza with all the toppings. Like,
I know, right?
only in a fantasy realm.
To be fair, a gold coin would be worth like $20 or like $50. But
Oh.
What?
we're not
This is-
we're not running
I'm
down
not
there
spending
because
7 gold on a pizza if a single gold is $20.
Well,
Look,
obviously-
inflation is hell, okay?
yeah, obviously
Inflation
things
is hell.
things don't work exactly like that right now. But like, yeah, we're
Budget.
It got
that's
so
fine.
the economy has been simplified
Well,
to not have to
to be
deal with.
Yeah.
To be
Silver
fair,
Silver and coppers.
a pizza might be that cost if there's no industrialization.
This
Yeah.
is a goddamn bowling alley. They have like moderate industrialization.
This is
But,
a
you know-
bowling alley that's inside a building that's bigger on the inside. I'm not sure if
Magic!
realistic things apply to.
Dropping $100 for
Where
a giant, like a to be fair, dropping $100 for a fancy meal isn't like, I mean, that's not unreasonable.
Yeah,
The
for
bowling
3
alley
people.
maybe, but it doesn't
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. We're not dealing with copper, silver. It sounds like gold is the minimum. So
I mean, yeah, so we do that. We enjoy ourselves a bit. We see that Grell has not come back. We talk about going to get an inn.
let's go
it's-
bowling.
It sounds like that. It sounds like Brahma's probably going to want to check out Runo because they were saying that's the like kind of the bargain deal inn. I'm gonna go somewhere. I don't think I'm gonna go to the fancy district for an inn, but I am gonna go somewhere that I can get like a private room.
Eh. By the way, Reku is going to sign up for that bowling competition.
So okay, so you go over to like the bar staff,
Yep.
and you see a little sign that says, "Teams per 5 players per team required." It's like so
I'm in.
like teams of 5 required.
Reku doesn't ask; he signs us all up.
Okay, the
There's
woman
only
is like
4 of us.
the woman.
Including Jack.
We're gonna need to loop in Jack.
I
Because
don't
there's
know.
only 4 of us.
You have a few options now. You could do Snake Lady. You could do Tex. You could try the course Ruffle to join if you want. You could you have a few options now. You don't have to do Tex. Just saying. But yes,
Oh,
and then
I agree.
so as you're signing them up, the lady is like, okay, team name is required.
The Reku Wreckers.
Fuck yeah.
Reku's Wreckers.
Fuck yeah, I love it. I'm gonna write that down.
I like Reku Wreckers better.
That makes it sound like you're gonna wreck me. But
I like that better.
Yeah, we are.
Wow.
I love it. If I can get to my fuck.
No, you cannot get to your fuck.
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 Okay, here we are.
Why are we yelling
I missed something. Is the contest tonight or is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
tomorrow?
It's tomorrow. Okay, so we got okay. Good, good.
The problem here is that Reku knows Ohio Jack better than he knows Ruffles, so he'll probably just rope Ohio Jack.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like whoever you want. I'm just saying you have a few options.
Who seems more athletic?
We don't know anybody but Jack.
I feel like Jack
true.
probably is pretty athletic just because he is like a treasure hunter. He's not like
Not
as strong
Indiana
as us.
Jones.
Yeah, like he's pretty.
Is
You know,
Reku
he's
spelled with a
gotta be pretty
W or an
fit.
R? Not literally. Do you want to spell it with a W or an R?
Oh, absolutely going with an R.
Okay. Like I know it's spelled with a W, but like, what does Reku want?
Yeah, Reku is gonna spell it. The whole thing spelled out is gonna be RECKU RECKER S. Reku Wreckers. You gotta get that.
really helps
So
his book sales.
okay, so RECKERS.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you want 2 R's to make up for the missing W?
I don't think it needs 2 R's.
Okay. Just checking. All
'Cause
right.
we can already make a little logo that's just RR.
True. All right. The Reku Wreckers are signed up for tomorrow night's bowling. Oh, and also on the sign, there's a 30 gold piece entry fee.
Ah, I got
Fuck. Fine.
And then yeah.
Magic bowling alley.
that. Reku pays it.
All right. Now you're all set up.
Huzzah!
We're part of a magic bowling league now.
Yes. How do you play
Part of a
bowling?
magic bowling competition. I'm not joining no league.
And
I
then,
mean, we might be in Rascom a while, Key. Just saying.
We will find other hobbies. We're not that old yet.
and then as you're signing
Well,
up,
yeah.
the staff is like, okay, normally we would allow Magic for our personal bowling competitions, but since this is funded and sponsored by the royal family, they have asked
Defer.
us
Rules.
for no Magic. So no Magic is allowed during tomorrow's night competition. To the chagrin of
Aw.
many of our contestants, unfortunately.
Your regular
Well,
members.
that's okay.
So they're no. What it means is they're just gonna try and be sneaky, but still do all the things.
I
So
mean,
we have to figure
maybe.
out how to cheat well, which means we should play tonight to practice.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm being serious.
Let's do it. Reku's all for a game.
Yeah, Wooly will go ahead and be down for that. They can take the time in between turns to get the money and inventory sorted out, and then also like go through their thrift shops finds.
Huzzah!
So as we're doing this, do you want to do the actual mechanics, or do you just want to roll like 3 rolls to see how well you do? Because there is an actual mechanic to this.
Let's see the actual
That
mechanic.
could be fun.
Okay. Nat, are you okay with this?
Yeah, of
So,
course
okay.
I am.
So,
Look,
so I'm gonna say.
Grell's doing what Grell's doing over at the gambling.
So okay, what I'm gonna say, what happens is, you all get ready. You all pick your ball sizes, your ball weights, your ball shoes, and all that stuff. And while you're doing that, I'm going to finish off Grell's. I'm gonna try to finish off Grell's night
Finish off.
to see what happens. So Grell, you have been gambling. You seem to be doing pretty well but then you kind of dip a little bit. But then you get back up again, and you end up making like a grand total of 242 gold pieces. Like,
Wow.
all together, like that's what you get throughout the night.
Yeah. Between the okay, so instead of like 67, I made 240 on top. Okay.
Yes.
So here, let me. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay. Nice.
So, okay, Nexus is pretty impressed with how well you've been gambling. She's been having a ton of fun. And so she goes to, she gets kind of close to you and is, very seductive. And she's like, do you, want to take a long rest?
Hey,
Hey. Okay. Not sure how to say it. I will say, yes, I want to do. This is above
Well,
table.
we can't split the party.
Well, yeah, exactly. We can't split the party. But
he's
I will
saying
say,
that's the line you should say.
Yeah,
which
I
is
know.
not appropriate flirting. I veto that.
I mean, in
But
D&D
anyway.
it kind of is, but anyway, I will say, I do want to send, I don't want the party to worry about me. Would there be someone, I'm all in. Grell's all in on this. But could I send someone to, find them and be like, hey, I'm okay, I'm just doing some stuff tonight, and I will join you guys in the morning? Is that an option?
Not really. You could try to,
Okay.
get someone and persuade them to go to, the bookworm or something. To,
To leave a message or whatever.
Yeah, tell Jack or something. Since you don't really know where they are, you have to make a persuasion
Yeah.
check on some random
Okay.
stranger.
Okay. Trying to think here.
Maybe the
Yeah.
people that run the casino will
Yeah.
be able to hire a runner for her.
Well,
Probably won't be cheap, but maybe it'd get done.
try,
Huh.
I guess.
Okay. If that's an option. Okay. So first of all, yes, Grell is going to stare back,
Longingly.
I'm all in, she's she's just oh my god, obviously she's kind of awkward, but apparently Nexus is into that. That's awesome. So
And apparently,
Grell-
Grell is into this.
oh yeah, Grell's into this. But Grell's oh yes, I think we should do that. But first, can I see if I can send a message to my friends to let them know that I'm not coming back until the morning?
Yeah, that's no problem. Here, let me try to get us a runner.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to find someone in the casino that can hire a runner to just send a message like, I'll be back in the morning.
She's
No.
so
Okay.
Rexus is gonna go over to one of the wait staff,
Okay.
and she's gonna be like, "Can I get you to send a message for me?" And she's kind of be a little like rough about it and try to make a intimidation check. That's fucking correct. The wait staff or whatever is like, I guess, but we'll have to cost you. And she kind of like, at that, she kind of like softens up and she's kind of like embarrassed that she wasn't able to intimidate someone in front of you to try and impress you. But she's like, okay,
Grell's already impressed. Grell's already impressed. Like, Grell's already besotted.
How much do you need? Give me 70 and I can write a message, I guess. Oh.
Done.
Okay. She kind of
Just
pulls
gonna
out
walk
her
up and
bag.
give
She
it-
goes to pull out her bag.
Oh, and I'll be like, oh, Texas. Half. Oh, that's, and I'm gonna kind of bat my eyes at her and like, oh, I mean that's so kind of you, but you know, I'll put my 70 towards it. I've made 240. I can afford it.
She goes like, how about halfsies?
All right, thank you.
And then you
So
pay
30,
half.
35.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep, I'll pay my half.
But yeah, you pay halfsies, and the guy is like, okay, where's the location and what's the message?
Okay, so if you could find, I guess we're going to not the bookworm, but like the shop below the bookworm.
That is correct. It's Texas Place.
Okay.
It's not the bookworm.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if you could send a runner over there and just say like, hey, wait a minute, I just realized something here. Hold on, before I say the location. He's above table. Am I screwing us by letting Snake Lady know where we are?
No,
No? Okay.
you are already getting screwed.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. So yeah, I'm just gonna be like, so yeah, if you could, I'm gonna take the messenger side and be like, the shop below the bookworm, just send a message, we have a cart in town in the, set up somewhere in the green, let them know, like, there's like a chicken, and, like, I'll describe them. I'll describe them, like, if you can find, yeah, there's like a cart. I know that they're gonna be set up not too far from the bookworm, but if you could just let them know that Grell is okay, but I won't be back until the morning, and I hope that they are having a nice night in town. Just stuff like that.
So
Basically,
not
just let them know,
underneath the
okay.
bookworm, just the cards.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I'm just trying to think there.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm trying to be quick, too.
Grell would know to send it to the place under the,
Yeah.
the bookworm. Like Grell has a pretty high
That-
wisdom, so
Yeah, and I don't know where the cart is. So,
So I'm
okay,
like,
yeah.
why would you do that? But if you want to
Yeah,
do that,
I know.
I'll work with it.
Well, I was trying to think if they would, like, be able to, like, find them in town if they were running in that area, but yeah, we'll leave a message for him at the shop below the book. Like, I'm okay, I'm taking care of something, or someone's taking care of me. We're just gonna, I'll see them in the morning. There we go.
All right.
I'm perfectly fine.
He kind of writes down a note for you. It's pretty much like, from Grell, I'll be back in the morning. I'm safe. Kind of note, you know. He's like, okay, I'll run this over to underneath the bookworm. You said,
Yes.
Is it here in the Keep District?
No, it's actually in the dealer's green.
Oh, okay, that shouldn't be a problem then. Yeah, that's no problem.
Appreciate it.
And the elf goes off.
Okay.
This is an elf now.
Okay. All right. So then I kind of look over at Nexus and be like, place?
Sorry, what? You're kind of quiet.
Oh, sorry. I look over at Nexus and like, your place?
Certainly. And she does the 2 arms in your arm and 1 arm around you again.
So cute.
And you two eventually, go out of the Blood Bank Casino, and you eventually make your way over to what seemingly is the Royal Castle. And she leads you inside. You go through security, sort of. She kind of glares at the guards at the gate, and they kind of like, you obviously look at each other. And you're able to get in there with no real concern whatsoever. Entering the Royal Castle, or whatever you want to call this, it's not really a castle. There are all kinds of fabric art, tapestries depicting the Baron's face. It's a very bearded, rounded face with like a little crown on top. And yeah,
Wow.
you enter. There's lots of red carpets around. It's pretty fancy, all things considered. Being in a very like very crappy town, essentially.
Yeah.
Nothing's too fancy. Everything's like more fancy than the Keep District, but not too
Yeah.
fancy.
Like a mansion, right? Like it's
Yeah,
as
yeah.
it's as nice as this place is gonna get.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a
okay,
very
yeah.
large mansion.
Okay.
And so you go up some stairs, and you go, and you're seeing a bunch of like guards and royal type people. Nothing too fancy. You don't see the Baron anywhere. You see a few knights. That's about it.
Okay.
And you are eventually led into a room.
Now I will say, Grell, who has only been to like Bundarico and the Underdark or whatever the Underdark is called in this place and stuff, is still very impressed with this. Like, kind of gaping, like, wow, you know, like looking at the tapestries and the
You had to say
stuff
gaping.
like that. What's that?
You had to make it weird.
Oh.
Chester's
Gabe,
making it weird.
Oh, I meant like just like looking at it agape, like wow.
No, he's making.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so a room, and then yeah, there we go.
Yeah, pretty much cut the
Yep.
fade.
Yeah,
Unless
fade
you have
black.
anything to say, fade the black.
I know exactly what she should say.
Yeah.
She should just grab the snake.
I say something very sexy and very seductive, and
How about this? Girl grabs the snake, like pulls her close, and goes, "Now wreck me like you wrecked us when you first met."
Oh God. Yeah, sure, okay.
Wreck me again, Snake Lady.
Okay, so fade the back, but some notable things. Her nipples are pierced, and
Nice. Okay.
when she touches your slimy goo-ness, it seemingly does sting her, but she seems to be very into it.
Oh my. Okay.
And
All
yeah,
right.
cut the black, do whatever. Bowling.
Yep. Yay! Bowling.
Yay!
Woo!
Yay?
So you gathered your balls. Which lane do you pick?
Yeah, you did.
Huh?
Which lane do you pick?
I'm sitting at one right here.
Okay.
I like to go to the end ones.
You all go to the end lane. And
Perfect
so,
flow.
pretty much what this is, I'll give you the fundamentals. Oh, okay, everyone roll for initiative.
Oh, one thing above table keys. Orange, next time you visit, let's all go bowling for realsies.
I think that sounds fun.
Okay.
Yes. Indeed.
I got a 10.
Damn, Wooly!
Wasted 20.
No! You're gonna win a ticket key to the ball. Great. Well, I guess this is just
This is the practice game.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay, so it is Woolies first, okay, and then Brahma, and then Raku. So pretty much the way this is you roll a d20 plus your
You don't say.
Strength or dexterity. Plus your proficiency if you have proficiency in strength or dex. And so
Okay.
pretty much I'll give you this information. When rolling, a 13 gets you a 1. Anything below a 13 is a miss. So give me a roll.
Nice.
21.
Woo!
It's a strike!
Well, it just pulls up a strike and just puts their hands, like, just wipes their hands off and says, "Is this bowling?"
Yeah.
All right, Brahma, give me a roll plus strength or dex. Gutterball!
Doing great things over here, y'all.
Roll again.
Oh, I get to go twice. Okay, that's bowling.
Yeah, you get two rolls. Nice.
Another Gutterball. Okay.
Aw.
Reku.
The problem,
no.
your two eyes are the problem. If you only had one eye, you'd be able to see better. Your depth perception is messing with you.
That's what your
So I'm
mom said to
guessing
your
we
dad.
can't use. Can we use the acrobatics or athletics skill?
It just says strength or dex, and that's it.
Okay.
And
Well,
you can
first-
use magic for this practice. Like, you can use magic.
Guidance.
What
Hey,
magic?
You know who has guidance that's not Grell? I go ahead and if you want, I can give you guidance.
You know, I don't really care either way at this point.
Really?
It's fine.
Asshole, I didn't realize that you had guidance this whole time. I'm
It's
sorry.
never come up.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, like, take all the guidance checks. I truly didn't realize you
Nope.
had it.
That's perfectly fine. It doesn't bother me at all.
Okay.
So I will go ahead and use strength, and since I have the proficiency on it, I get a nice tasty +7 in there. So Reku has grease all over his fingers.
I tell you, it's the two eyes.
And so the ball just kind of swoops out of his hand. He's like, huh.
Hey, roll again. It's
Let's
a
try
Gutterball.
that a second time.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if Wooly ends up being the best of all.
I got a 17.
You get 5 pins.
Yay.
Okay, Wolfie, it's your turn again.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use guidance.
And I will say, as you're hitting the balls, they do hit with a satisfying bowling noise, but they vanish as soon as they hit the ground. They like magically poof around.
Nice.
All right, 18.
18 is 6 pins with a 20% chance of it being a split. I got a 66, so you're safe. It is not a split. So go ahead and roll me
okay.
again.
Womp womp.
It's a Gutterball,
Oh.
because you got in that one.
Ah.
And also, that's, yeah, 12 misses, just in general.
Also, as well as when Wooly uses guidance, there's like these, like the shadows around the whatever they're doing kind of deepens. So like the ball has like this bigger shadow, this darker shadow than it should have.
Nice, that's rad. Brahma, is your turn.
Oh,
Wow.
we are just
You know what? We're getting the ones out now. It's fine.
doing fantastic.
Better on the practice run than on the actual run.
Mm-hmm.
Reku.
Doo-doo-doo. I should just copy this. Can I do that? I can copy, right? Copy. Boop.
21
Not
is
terrible.
a strike.
Nice. There, that's more like it. I
Wooly,
just had
is
to
your turn.
clean my fingers off.
All right, so as we're bowling, Wooly kind of tries to think like, I guess that the guidance that that you're using would count as magical assistance, wouldn't it?
Wooly
Yeah.
would pick up on that, yes. Oh,
Well,
sorry. Wrong
it doesn't
one.
matter for tonight, so doing it anyway. Gutter ball.
Gutter ball.
Okay, fine. No guidance. Maybe that's the guidance is messing me up. It's making me think like a 2-eye.
Like a do-I.
Wow.
Damn. Okay. Maybe there's something to that.
19 gets you 7. Brahma, is your turn.
There we go. I hit things.
Strike.
There you go.
Good job.
Double strike.
Double strike.
Yay!
I think that means you get 1 strike.
Yeah, it does.
Whatever. Fuck you, bitches. I finally hit something.
Nice.
I will say though, if you manage to roll 2 nat 20s, you give the next player advantage on both their rolls.
Ah.
Morale.
Okay, Reku.
Huzzah! Boop. Not terrible.
So 16 gives you 4.
Yep. And
You get 9 overall. All right, Wooly.
didn't quite get the spare.
Strike. It really is the guidance.
Yep. So I tell you, it's just you gotta. It's the 2 eyes thing. It's messing people. It's just messing you up.
Okay, and Brahma.
I got 1.
You got 1. Reku.
Yep. Oh, there's 1 standing.
No, you get
Let's see
7.
if I can get it.
You got 7.
I got 7.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ah.
Like a
So if you don't hit a nat 20, then you need to have like 23 to get them all.
No, 21.
21. Okay.
Speaking of 21, I got a 28 on a natural 20.
Yes. So, give me 1 second. Sorry.
Got the spare.
Okay, you got a spare. Reku, sorry. Going ahead of me. Rama again.
Oh, I thought it was me next. Sorry.
You got, yeah. You got a strike, correct?
Oh, sweet. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, because Reku's at the end of the order and Wooly's at the top.
Rama is really struggling. I'm sorry.
I'm doing my gosh darn best over here.
Okay, Reku.
The smallest ball that they have is like a 10-pound ball. No, she's still real strong. It's just yeah. No, it's just it's not made for like smaller people.
I'm also not charisma or I'm not strength or dex. I'm a charisma build.
Wooly is
I
your
have
a
turn.
pretty
bonus.
high streak.
I have the bonus of having that proficiency in the strength department. So I get to
Wow,
use.
I'm
the
getting
full
ridiculous
strength bonus
rolls.
and my
Strike.
proficiency.
Damn, Keith!
Okay,
Wish
Brahma,
I-
let's go.
Wish I could have used this for the actual run.
Rama, what is your strength?
I'm using my dexterity because it's a higher modifier of 3.
Got it.
I hit
Got one.
something.
Okay. Got 4 overall. Okay,
Very,
Reku.
very solid, very solid. And kabam!
Oh.
Ooh,
That's
missed.
a miss. That's a gutter ball.
Got a ball.
Gutter ball. Oh.
Pick it back up,
And
got
you
the
got
spare.
Nice.
Holy, slow down.
Sorry.
Okay, but 13, you got 1.
Spare.
Spare. Brahma.
I hit one. And that's it.
Well, you got 4. You got 4.
Well, I'm saying I landed on one.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
So I see what the problem. So Brahma, your dexterity is +3, right?
Yeah.
Orange said that. So you're a fighter. As a fighter, do you have dex as your proficient bonus?
No, charisma is because my attacks are charisma based.
Okay, but like the save, is that?
I don't understand what you're asking.
So,
All right,
when
never
you
mind.
All right, Reku, is your turn.
Oh, bam. Oof, not too many.
15. That's 3.
Yep. There we go.
And that's
Picked him up.
the spare. Wooly, is your turn.
Don't know what that adds up to.
What did you roll?
15 and
You
18.
got 9 overall.
One standing.
Yep. Okay, and also I just realized something. When you get a 21 that only gets you 9, it's weird because the thing says 21 plus, so 22 and above gets you a strike. So I fucked up, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, 21 is because it starts at 13, which is a 1, so 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 gets you 9, 22 gets you the full.
Yes. So I messed up, but that's okay. Brahma, it's your turn.
I don't think we've actually missed it.
Rachel, what is your strength bonus?
My modifier's a 2, my dex is a 3.
So as a fighter, you should have proficiency in strength and constitution. So like your strength and con saves should like have that check mark next to them. So if you use strength rather than dex for this, you'd be rolling at a +5 rather than a +3.
Really?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. Yeah, level 1 fighter gets proficiency in strength and
Yeah,
con.
because we're using strength or dexterity saves to roll these checks. So as a fighter, you should have strength and constitution as your saves, unless.
Oh yeah, I see that up here. My saving throws is strength and con.
So yeah, you'll want to use strength, which is a +5,
Okay.
because you get to add your proficiency bonus and your
Okay.
your score bonus.
So I've been doing this wrong. Okay.
No, you know, Brahma's just trying to figure it out. She just needed a different way to ball. She needed a heavier ball.
Okay.
There you go. That's a
And
7.
it's only for saves. That's not for like skill checks, right?
Right.
Okay, thank you.
This is why practice makes perfect.
Right. No,
Okay.
and I've never played a fighter before, so this is important.
Reku, is your turn.
Yoinkus. Kabam!
Nice.
Got it.
Wooly.
Boom!
Nice.
Reku does that pose that's in his picture. He's like, haha!
Okay, so that's 9. Okay, so we do again for the 1.
Got the
Yep,
wiggly
there was
war
there.
dance going.
And it's Baron. Hey, Brahm. Oh! No, okay, yeah, no, we're fine. We're still fine.
How many frames we got? Oh!
15, that is 3. And then is Reku. So you asked frames, but oh, strike. So
Yeah, I was curious how many we had left.
we are on the 10th round. So, as you all know, I assume, if you get a strike, you get to go again. If you get a strike again, you get to go again. If you get a strike again, you get a turkey. If you get a spare, the first 2, you get to go a 3rd time.
Turkey.
Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's how bowling works. If you get a strike on the 10th frame, you bowl again. If you get another strike, you get to bowl again. If you get a 3rd strike, that's where they stop it.
I will worry if that comes up.
Oh, it's came up already. I I've done the other contestants' results, and there's some interesting results. Anyway, Wooly, let's go.
Oh, so is this the 10th frame now, or was my 26th there on the 9th frame?
That was the 9th. This is 10th.
Okay.
So you got a 20. That's 8. 1 second, you have a 40% chance of a spare. I mean, of a split. Okay, you did not get a split, so your 17 does count. So that's 8. Yep. Okay, you got a spare. That means you get to go again.
One more throw.
That is a strike, I believe, right?
Yep.
Okay, you
21
got
to-
20. You got 20 points.
So do I go again?
No. So the first one was a spare, and then you gotta go a third time.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, Brahma, is your turn.
I hit something,
That's a 16. That gives you 4.
and then I hit another 4.
That gives you 8. So that is your turn.
Okay.
Reku, it is your turn.
And kabam! Oh, one shy of a strike on the 10th frame.
That is a 9.
That would have been fantastic. Well, let's see if I pick up the spare. Nope, gutterballed it.
It's a 9. All right, we have the results. We don't have the results. I have to add them up. So go ahead and do some roleplay for us.
All right, so that
Woo!
was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the whole depth perception thing is just throwing you guys off.
I don't know about that. I
think
have a
it's
pretty hard
fair.
time when I'm covering one eye.
Well, we'll definitely have to talk Grell through this and Ohio Jack, but Ohio Jack's been here before, so they're probably a pro at this.
Or at least familiar. Sometimes being a pro takes a little while.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're just naturally gifted. Thanks.
And also, I will say you do know that the total score of your group is the winning score. So all your points will be added up to one score at the end of
Wow.
the competition.
Yeah, that's how team games work. Although, I do find it a little on the funny side that it's a 5-player team, but the top prize is only a single ticket. Seems a little rude.
It is very rude. That is-
I don't know all this work.
Glad you picked it
Like,
up.
who's gonna get to go?
Invite your friends, but only bring one of them.
Is it at least a +1? Do the tickets have a +1, or is it just one person?
They do. They do have a +1.
Okay.
So yeah, we can get a +1, but it's still kind of funny because that means 2 people. If you win the grand prize, it means 2 people out of the 5-man team can go to the party. Well, you know, maybe there's other prizes.
Maybe.
The sign did say there are runner-up prizes for 3rd and 2nd place.
Nice.
And first place does also get 250 gold pieces.
I like gold pieces.
We all like gold pieces.
Okay, sorry, I'm almost done with the score.
Gosh.
So yeah, Reku goes and
Until you
flops
come
back
up
on the
with
little
a
feast.
fun
He grabs a
thing
little chunk of
and
pizza,
take it.
scarfs it down his face. He's like, this is fantastic. I love this place. This is the best.
Yeah, I'm really glad you all went here today. I'm very proud of Wishing Strike.
This
You
is
came.
very
Wait, are you the one that came up with the bowling mechanic?
No, I found the bowling mechanic online.
That's still really cool.
Very bad.
Yeah, that's badass. Like,
It makes a fair amount of sense. I guess there's a couple of different ways that they could have done it. Setting the lower score at 13 helps in some ways.
It makes it
I
a
was
lot
angling-
less just luck.
Yeah. Oh, so Rachel, just in case it's not come up. No, I guess you got your skills all set up correctly, right? So you're not
Yeah.
missing out on your bonuses there.
I've got my skill checks fine, like my proficiencies, whatever, but the strength and con are just for saving throws, not skills. So I haven't
Right.
used it a whole lot.
Yeah, they don't come up often.
Alrighty, so the scores are posted into Road 20. Wolvie won the practice round.
Oh, man, Reku bowls like I bowl. Barely breaking 100.
Such an awesome problem to have.
And
I
so,
mean, we'll find out in real life.
Yeah, my score usually looks like Brahma's. I'm not gonna lie.
and so I will say we are going to end it for tonight. But
Okay.
It is 9 o'clock.
But I will say, how does everyone find living arrangements? Does everyone go to separate inns? I just need to know where you go, and I'll just tell you what you pay. If you go to like a fancy one in the Keep District, if you just get one in here in the Githers Green, if you just stay at how Jack's place or the carts.
Reku is gonna follow Wooly.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Brahma's gonna probably be on her own because she was wanting to go somewhere that's affordable. So from what I heard
I
from,
want to go somewhere with a stable to take care of Chunk and our other chocobo. So we need to be good parents
So
to our
let's
to our
keep
bird.
let's keep this simple for now. You find whatever you want, you do find it.
A nice fancy inn is probably gonna have stables for people bringing horses.
Like, I
So-
want like a mid-level inn. Like I'm not willing to be fancy. I want to go like mid-level, and I mean unless I can like proceed like the price down at a fancy.
okay, so it sounds like that we all just want someplace that has like where we get our own rooms, like our own
Yeah.
beds, our own
Like
rooms.
a-
We're good.
It's like a
Yeah,
nice
like
little-
a country inn suites instead of the Marriott.
Okay, I'm gonna. So you all just find one here in Deer's Green.
Okay.
Sounds
That'll
good.
work.
Okay, you all find one with separate rooms in Deer's Green, and there is a nice stable for Chonk in the cart.
Can we sleep
Okay,
here
then
in the
I'm happy
bowling alley?
to stay with everybody in separate rooms as long as we can be good parents.
And as you're leaving the wishing strike, a guy comes up. Oh yeah, okay, no, okay. He went to Ohio Jack. I forgot. Never mind. He went to Ohio Jack. Okay.
Oh.
Yes. You
Not
do you
freaked out
stop
that.
by Ohio Jack at all?
Oh yeah, Reku does because he's got to tell him that he's been told to come play bowling.
So you're inviting Ohio Jack to come play bowling?
I already signed him up for
Oh,
the
I think
competition.
that makes sense.
okay.
Yeah.
He says.
I mean, unless you want to reduce the team members that are required, make it 4-man teams.
Oh no,
rather
I
than
did a 5 on
5-man.
purpose. I did a 5 on purpose.
Ah,
But yeah, Ohio Jack's like, oh, okay, yeah, I happily bowl. But okay,
we
and he's like, Grell is apparently staying with a friend or something. A guy came by. She's fine. I don't know what's going on. He just kind of said that she's okay. But yes, you all go to ends. You all know Grell is fine. D&D, everyone! Woo! End of the session.
Hey, this was
Alright.
so much fun.
That was
So-
a fun set.
Thank you
Before-
for always
yes.
doing great sessions.
Before we close up for the night, I want to remind everybody that that you got 277 gold from the sales today.
Oh,
Yep.
I'll add it even though I don't have it yet. Can I go ahead and just?
Yeah, just so you don't.
Yeah,
forget.
just so it's
Said it's
not
plus
a problem. later.
227.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just say whenever you meet up, Wooly gives it to you. That's fine.
Cool. I get to take that note off my sheet.
Alrighty,
By the
well.
way, as I recall, Orange, Reku's handy haversack is emblazoned with basically the Walmart brand.
Okay.
If I recall correctly, that's how I got it cheaper.
Okay.
I can't remember what the hell the name of that store was, and for some reason I don't have
I believe it was Prayers Are Us.
something like that.
Our
Anywho,
competitors.
All right.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're
That's
rolling
the
out.
end of
All
the
right.
session. Good night, everyone.
Oh,
This was fun.
thank you,
Ball.
Orange.
Yeah. Have a good one.
bye.
Bye.